here too. Let's do the notifications. We gotta change the bracket command. We gotta the volume, the you know what I'm talking about, and then the fucking I'm missing something else too. I gotta change the bracket command. I gotta get the overlay up there. I gotta get the gambas ready. Listen, there's a lot to do, but it's fine. My Granblue is connecting in the background. It takes a solid 6-7 minutes to connect to the server. For some reason, it's, you know, on the bright side, we know this. We can play around it. We can play around it. There you go. And drop the links. The YouTube and a Twitch stream right there. What's going on, Des? Good luck in bracket today, good sir. I wish you the best. There we go. And grab this fucking thing. And there we go. There. Perfect. Go over, change the bracket command. And then we're just about good to go here. I should grab the link to the bracket itself. Word. Brackets. Oh. It is not a 2v2 bracket anymore. Well, Brawl intermediate. Intermediate. Number 40. There you go. That should be right. Cool. Nice. Just gotta mark stream matches, get everything set up, and we should be good to go. I parry your stream? Oh no. Joke's on you, motherfucker. My stream is a two-handed colossal weapon. It is unparryable. Hello, Ash. How's it going? We're gonna have this. We're gonna have it going for like a couple of seconds, but you know what? Let's get some Poke Village going here. Well, we're gonna be like in game, and I'm gonna mute it like pretty shortly. But while we have it though, while I set up stream matches and shit, it's just fun to listen to. I just enjoy listening to the calm Monster Hunter music. It makes me feel good, warm and fuzzy, and other such positive adjectives. I DP your stream? Well, joke's on you. My stream is a command grab in a game where DPs are not throwing them. So get your shit rocked, nerd. Thoughts? Alright, stream matches. It's mostly seated, I think. I did my best. What's going on, Johnny? Stream matches. Another week, another wall brawl, that's correct. That is correct. Another 2 wall brawls, if you think about it. Another intermediate wall brawl. Wake up Able SSBA. I space my Garuda so that your Able SSBA whiffs. Oh wait, shit, it's got like a full screen shockwave after too. This bullshit. Nerf this character immediately. I hate it here. What's going on, Vid? Abyss, hello. Check everyone in. I tuck your stream into bed and give it a kiss on the forehead. See, now we're talking. This is the kind of stuff. There is no counterplay to love. Dread it, run from it, but the feeling of self-actualization comes all the same. I run up full screen and grab your stream? You know, stream's only like 9 months old. I think it's got the reactions to deal with that, personally. Maybe that's me upplaying, but simply raw SSBA in response to the Able SSBA? Depends on your SSBA. I think you might win, depending on the spacing. Okay, round 4, losers round 5. Get this shit going. Normal-ass bracket this week, folks. No 2v2 shenanigans, no, you know, no cranberry juice, no nothing. Just good old-fashioned 1v1 double elim S++ versus B rank gameplay. It's what we came here to see. Alright. And you over there as well. My Granblue, by the way, still connecting to server. I just wanna make this like I boot up my game like 4:50 my time. It's been 7 minutes. I play around this now. I boot my game up way before I need it to be alive, but I don't know what's going on with that, man. It just broke one day and it has never since been fixed. I'd be down for more 2v2 in the future. Me too. Probably we're gonna do it every like month. Every couple months, like one a month, like maybe like every 5 wall brawls or every 10 wall brawls or something. Might be a 2v2 one. That could be fun. But yeah, there you go. Full brackets. Okay, so for the actual stream matches, always like watching me some Pwn personally. Love some Soras on top of all that too. Let us get... You know what? I mean, honestly, why not? Bob can bet on himself on a stream match. We'll get Temp up here. And then that's basically that. We can skip this one, it's fine. I mean, yeah, it's just because, you know, so it's not like a guaranteed, like, whoever ends up here is on stream. It's okay. We don't have to do that. This, and we can go maybe like here, and then mayhaps, we can do like this, and then we're good to go. Alright, now I just put that message, and my game still, this is longer than normal, actually. My game still hasn't connected. Like, you gotta be on the game for it to be better. Not usually. Like you're saying, like, if I'm tabbed in, it'll do it a little bit quicker. That's not my experience, but do I get to run it down with Lunalu, so it's a 2v1? Yeah. But if Lunalu gives you a character you play, you have to remake. Alright, let me send that message in the Discord. Hey, look, it's a little thing. It's a little note of what timestamp I wanted to put for the intro of the Street Fighter video going up today. Alright. Where's my little... Oh, I heard it. It worked. Yeah, let's go. We got there. It only took literally like 10 minutes. But we get there. We get there. Congratulations, Granblue. I'm proud of you. Now we get to get rid of the Poke Village music, I'm afraid. I heard a little like this whoosh, you know? Woof, woof. I don't know why I'm woofing. I mean, it's like little whoosh noise, you know, but I can't onomatopoeia very well apparently today. Do. Barking for free? No money? Not my streamer. Alright. So it is Pone and Selly up first. Yep. And Selly. Y'all are on stream first. Password Brawl. Challenge link is updated. We're getting started. We are getting started now. Please check the challenge bracket. All of top 8 is on stream. Everything until then is best of 3. That looks right to me. That looks more than okay by my standards. Well, I guess I probably should actually make the room. Yo, first anniversary merch collection. It's kind of cool. I am down. Should actually make the room so I'm not falsely advertising. They type in Brawl, they don't find anything. They go, Mr. Streamer, the room does not exist. Let's do Uno's theme. That shit goes hard as fuck. There you go. Finally, some good Jork material. And by Jork material, I mean for my peanuts. There you go. Hello, Dogman. Perfect. Now I just have to... Oh, the overlay! I haven't set up an overlay! Okay, hold on. Hold the phone. Wow. I gotta set up the goddamn thing, man. Hold on. It's all good. It's Pone D, and it is Selly. And we are 0-0 in pools. And then I just gotta actually bring up the little scoreboard boy so it doesn't look like text overlaid on nothing. And my scroll wheel is broken, so we use page up and page down to scroll, and everything's amazing. And then lastly, the Gamba, and then we're good to go. And by it, I mean, let's just say the weight of my endless sins. Yeah. Used to spotted, correct. Don't forget the Gamba, yes. Also, that'll be the last thing we do before we get going here. Where is my super suit? Woman, where is my creator dashboard? There you go. Manage prediction. Pop this shit out. Get over here. Start prediction. Who will win? We got Pone and we got Selly. Selly standing with the Zeta pose right there. Looking very menacing. Truly. Love to see it. I can already tell I didn't recognize Selly's name. I'm pretty sure I underseeded them, putting them at 25th. But you know what? That's the fun of this thing sometimes. That's on me. All right, fellas. We've delayed long enough. It's time. And I promise I will actually I'll actually talk about the matches to some extent today. That is my promise from me to you.
This person is.
Are there any Grims? I actually didn't pay attention there. That's my bad. I don't know. Maybe it'll be a surprise. It'll be cool. You'll be like, are there Grims? Are there not Grims? We'll have to find out. But we shall see. Thank you for the 6 months regardless, though. Enjoy your blue brick and your continued lack of ads and strength of character. Hello, Zach. Isn't that right, Zach? Okay, we get there. All right. Oh, let me bring chat with me. You guys are on the wrong part of the screen, man. Okay. Say, there you go. Is that a reason Zeta's not saying anything? Is that just me? I have my voice volumes down to 0. Oh, yeah, from when we made the Gran guide. Oh no! Okay, we'll switch that between games. I have my voice volumes at 0. That's so jarring. Wait, do I have my sound effects at 0 too? Okay, it's fine. Alright, folks, we are back for more Granblue Fans versus Rising, and this is so weird. Oh my god, we have our 48th intermediate bracket here, but I was recording a video last Sunday for which I didn't want to have the voice volumes on in the background, and as a result, oh my lord, it's so strange. Especially, I feel like Zeta especially is so yappy, right? It's so strange to have like the sound effects and the music playing normally, and for there to be like no audio whatsoever, right? Do the voices? Oh god, I don't know. These voice lines I don't have memorized quite as well. She goes, ah, right? Something like that when she does her 5U. Infinite Wonders! Right? Yeah! On the dash punch. Yeah! Okay. Most of Zeta's... Oh! Check out these guns! Most of Zeta's lines are just her going like, yeah! He sounds like a goddamn, like a Yoshi, man. Oh, okay, yeah, sure. Ah! She just screams, right? And sometimes she goes like, Arf! But it's also still just screaming. Okay. Oh, no 2H. Unfortunate. You can't always 2H that like rising knee from Zeta. But you have to be quick about it, right? You do have to be reacting to that shit relatively quickly here. DP. No fear, Shakespeare. You do the whole wall like this today? Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it. But no, I plan to turn the voice volumes all. Oh, back on, certainly. Good stuff. Yeah, back throw. Most back throws do give their characters a safe of some kind, right? So that makes sense there. A super jump, safe jump, or a safe jump. And Pong kind of getting caught out by that. I actually don't know what she says when she goes into the stance for Rhapsody. Get some! Check out these guns! Okay, sure. I actually like, it is, the sound effects are pretty fun, you know? I feel like they get drowned out a lot of the time. Okay. Little reset into throw, actually. Yeah, in a lot of cases, so with the... If Zeta's gonna pogo you that low, you can just mash close L, right? I think that'll be the big saving grace for Pone right there. There's been a couple of times so far where, like, Selly has done a very low to the ground. Ooh! Has done a very low to the ground pogo, right? And he's tried to, like, either duck or do something else and has gotten overheaded by the follow-up. I think it's her JM or whatever that cross-up button is. Oh, no. So, yeah, mashing that would have worked out much better, but regardless, you're not dead here. You're gonna take a whole lot of damage. Yeah! That's a rough one to have the voices off for. He hits a pretty cool scream there! You know? So I see what he's going for, right? I mean, you could have been trying to frame trap. You also, like, if the original Aura had gotten them down to chip distance, the kick would have followed up and killed them, right? But unfortunately, not quite how that worked. And obviously that thing is incredibly minus on block, right? Check out these guns. Okay. Yeah, this is the classic. This is Sora just kind of like staggering. This infinite pressure over and over. Well, you're just dead. Goddamn. Very nice round. Bone not out of it just yet. It is so alien to have the game without the voices on, right? You really don't notice like how much it adds until it's gone. The voices, they're gone. Have I overdosed my pills? Yep. My girlfriend when I take my medicine. It's you know, just fades away into the distance. Oh, what the? Really? That's a little bit risky. Some of the other Rhapsody follow-ups could have beaten that, but that JL beating the knee in of itself was already a little bit weird. I guess it hit from above, right? So the knee didn't collide. He didn't actually get to the... Oh. He didn't actually get a clash. Okay. Oh, okay. So there's far H, a very nice poke. You gotta be careful. Zeta, they have, I will say, so something, I don't know if you guys noticed this too. Of all the voice lines in the game, I feel like I definitely do, like, I actively hear Zeta, even when she's not there. Like, I hear the, like, infinite wonder, the R on the U skills. It's, like, still playing in my brain, even when there are no voices. Also, Junkie, thank you for the raid, man. Thank you for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. You came just in time. We're just now starting our intermediate bracket for this week. We got Sora's Zeta starting it off here, so a fun time. But yeah, thanks for the raid, man. Much appreciated. Ow. Get thrown. I like a lot of the mixing in of a lot of throw is a good thing, certainly, because yeah, Rhapsody, right? Rhapsody is a very strong reversal that Zeta has access to right there. So trying to, but obviously it is a parry, so we'll lose the throws. Mixing in a bit more throw making her a little bit less comfortable doing that. It's a great idea. It is also a little tough because you usually want to be mixing in a lot of lows in your pressure against Zeta, because her light Rhapsody only blocks things that aren't lows, and her medium Rhapsody only blocks lows. So if you don't do a lot of lows, you can get away with just Rhapsodying over and over without spending the cooldown on the H1. Right. The tough part, though, is that Sora's 2M is not a low, if I remember correctly. I'm almost certain of this. It's very big, it's very nice, but it's not a low. If I'm spreading misinfo, then, you know, my bad. But I believe when I played this guy, that shit was not a low. So it can be a little bit more difficult to pepper in those lows in your pressure. You have to 2L instead. He's a far L, too, though, right? So with that in mind, the additions of all the extra throws is certainly a welcome thing to see from Pwn here. He is on set point as well. Goes into install, sure. Oh, he's trying, okay. I mean, the medium kick there does wall bounce on counter hits, right? So maybe that's what he was trying to do. But again, I'll play him a little bit too risky with these auras, I think, in install, but it does not matter. Just throw out the dash punch, sometimes it connects, and when that happens, the opponent gets sent home in a body bag. Very good stuff by Pwn right there. Always fun seeing some Soras, man. Big fan of the Soras character. I think he's very fun. I think he's very, like, maybe not, I feel like I'm seeing a little bit more of him these days, but I think he's still very underplayed. It's always cool to see someone repping the diaper grandpa right there. Solid stuff from Pwn. Moving on. And the Gamba, by the way, was, quite Selly favorite, actually, but Pwn is going to take that one and move on. Good shit. Let me turn on my goddamn voices again, because that is... Oh, do I have to, like, remake the room? Oh, you're kidding. Do I have to remake the room? Holy shit. All right. I got to remake the room, fellas. One sec. I can't believe this. I do like the voices. But it feels, especially like, I mean, at this point, how many hours have I played of this goddamn? Yeah, I have 775 hours in Granblue, right? So and all, like, you know, 775.1 of those hours are with voices on. So it does feel very strange, certainly, just to have it all taken away like that. Honestly, I kind of like having the voices a little bit higher usually too. Maybe that balance is horrible. We'll see. I kind of forgot what all my settings were at. I think I was like, hold on. I think usually I had the master volume at 100, and then I tweaked things from there. Like maybe like music was 30 and voice was 50 or something. I just kind of turned it down on my own headset. I can't remember. We'll have to play around with it. The voices may be altogether incredibly too loud this time. But you know, if that's the case, then we can just keep ping-ponging back and forth forever. It's not good for my heart to fight a Zeta on stream for my first match, you know? You did well, though. Yeah, so Bob is up next, and we're waiting on potentially this Aguma and Vegeta match right here. So let us see what we got going on. I don't think any of the losers, yeah, I marked the first one doesn't even have a stream match. Yes, they're going to play that one as normal. So we're waiting on loser of 12. Oh, loser of this goes to another stream match, sure. They're just waiting for a little bit for our matches to all be ready. What's going on, Lakatu? Hi, hi. How you guys feeling? I'm excited.
No matter the
end of this week will be my this Friday basically is the start of my holiday break, so that's cool. Still gonna be streaming, obviously, but not working, so I'm gonna have a lot more free time in my day. Maybe finally see some of my friends in person for the first time forever. S++ players are monsters. It's quite the thing for sure. I've actually played some Granblue in quite a while now that I think about it.
Not today. That really
should be a spotlight.
Gotta move back. Tell me. Scared to death.
I think it hit my last, which I'll take. Oh, I tried to wake him.
Blew it. Excellent.
Oh no, it was over. I'm in the blender.
You're tough.
I'm a big fan.
Battle 2. Engage.
The guy on the left. Wait, they took my colors.
That was a surprise. You're short. Trick shot.
Oh, okay. Jumping out of that, not the best idea.
Not so dark.
Oh, yeah, skill.
Great. Forfeit to tip.
am. That's crazy. Oh, Yaki throws it. Luckily I did H a little bit quicker there. Oh, what's wrong? Called out. Funky. What in the roll? Oh god, okay. Even though it's too skilled, out too well. Oh, nice.
Stop right there.
Nice. Thanks for the idea.
Damn it.
Game audio's kind of loud. Okay, okay. I'll shift it around. Then.
Engage.
These settings are so off. It's too loud. Okay. Okay. I think is it the game as a whole is too loud, or is it the balance between the voices and the music? So I can just, if the game as a whole is too loud, let's turn down the master volume. If the voices are too loud compared to the music, we can turn down the voice volume. Game loud? Yeah, so I've been told. I went back, I changed my settings like a week ago, and I can't remember what they used to be. I'm trying to get them back. That's all whole game? Okay, okay. Yeah, master volume's too loud. That could have told me that one.
Stop right there.
Game as a whole, guys. Game's too loud, break not loud enough. Yeah, I mean, it's mostly game controls. When Ash kills me right here, we'll go back and fix it. The game might be too loud, so I've been told. Hold on, we'll fix it. Also, are any
If you feel like trying.
No.
Doesn't matter who you are.
Yes, okay.
Stand in the way of.
So let's go fix that then. We can probably do the game is loud. This is the first I'm hearing of this, Rook. How's that? Something like that? That's probably fine. Probably okay. Good? Okay. Turn that shit down, way down, like. Alright. Perfect. These games loud? Brookie should have seen it. The game was super loud. This is news to me, man. Are you sure? Alright. Bob. We need Bob, and we need Alt-8 Aguma. And then we're also waiting on whoever Deus ends up fighting. It's true. It's correct. Yeah. Let me go find this Alt-8 person. Hopefully their name is exactly the same. On Discord. Aguma, maybe? Aguma? Oh, I gotta, like, turn off streamer mode for a second. Yeah, okay, I think that is indeed Aguma. Okay. Password, Brawl. Something tells me the game might be loud, fellas. It's good we had that test match. Very true. Very true. So I've been told the game was loud. I can't confirm it. Bob on Eustace? Wait, what? Say what now? Oh, and a Nier. This is fun. Okay. Oh God, I forgot everything, man. I forgot everything. Oh, okay, you know what? I'm sorry, Bob. You're just Bob on the overlay this time. You're just Bob. This guy's just Bob. I gotta run. That's my. It's the price you pay for my folly. Who will win, Bob or Aguma? 2 minutes. Go, 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 go. Have fun, fellas. There you go. Nice and easy. All I had to do was truncate Bob's name falsely. Yo, Darth, thank you for the follow.
All you're after is peace.
Okay. Voice is back on. That's good.
Someone I can help.
I'm just gonna kill him. Cool.
I can give you eternal peace.
Nier, stop being so weird, man.
I want to live out my days in peace and quiet. Death in battle is not the kind of reprieve I'm after.
Yeah, I don't think kill me is the vibes I get from Eustace personally. Doesn't seem very suicidal.
Engage.
You can't hide.
Okay, back with the second match right here. Bob on Eustace, which is very uncommon. Bob usually, you know, Siegfried, played some potato back in the day. I don't think I've ever seen him play Eustace, but you know, he's off to a good start. Counter hit, far HH into the 2M conversion. Got those.
Time's up.
He knows the routes. Fighting Aguma on the Nier right here. Again, it's still funny to me to say at this point, but Nier, a very rare character at this point, right? So, personally, always fun to see some Nier and see what the players can try to cook up. Even though, yeah, it does feel often like they are sort of fighting an uphill battle, perhaps, you could say.
Battle 2.
Well, let's see. Love to see the Eustace. Yeah. Yeah, I've said it a couple times before, so I'm not going to harp on it too long, but the big thing with Nier, I think, is regardless of how strong she is at, like, the highest level of gameplay, one thing the patch really did was make her a lot harder to get, like, the best value out of, right? I think it's a lot, you'll see a much bigger gap now in power between, like, lower rank Niers and, like, tournament level Niers. Obviously, there's always a big gap, like there is with every character. I think they've made her a lot harder to play in the last patch. Also, a little bit of lag happening, but it's fine. Okay, nice, UDP. I see you. Oh, yeah, I think maybe thought the slow kill had missed them or something, so the first ball went over, but unfortunately, just like many of us, Eustace has two very large, big blue balls that he's going to try and shove in your face. You gotta dodge both of them, I'm afraid. Close only counts at horseshoes and king grenades.
That's not a dud.
Speaking of, I like Bob playing very, very patient, right? Not really trying to run in on Nier too much. I will say I would expect that, like, if the Nier's advantageous spot in this matchup is going to be, like, kind of this exact mid-range right here, right? From further away, obviously, Eustace is going to have a much easier time playing that zoning game than Nier will. And, probably up close, Nier's defense is pretty poopy these days, right? But in that mid-range, I'd expect that's where, you know, Nier would maybe be sticking out some of her bigger buttons, trying to hold the space, trying to be like a 2-1-4H at Eustace or something. Right? And I think Aguma maybe being a little bit too passive, letting Bob just get away with standing there in that mid-range, not really doing too much about it. That would be, if I had a bit of advice so far, that might be it. Whiff 2U, no cancel either. Bob playing with fire. The Bob Eustace looking clean right now, it's true, it's true. When I played as her in 1.52 versus before that, felt like pre-patch could go with the flow and not mash, but have more advantage. And with autopilot now feels like having to play chess with Zekros pieces. I mean, she's a lot worse, right? She's a lot worse in the Rasuka patch, certainly. Like a lot worse, like a lot worse, like a lot worse. So it makes sense why it would feel harder. Oh, nice. Not quite fast enough. That, I mean, that usual knife is at 11 frames, right? So it's quite quick. Not quite fast enough to beat out the 6XL right there. These far H's are actually like paying Bob's taxes. It's crazy. Obviously, no real reward on them unless you have the grenade on someone outside of the corner. But still just a nice poke, right? Oh, and gets the Raging Strike conversion off the flash right here. This should be a dead Nier. Scaling's gonna start adding up right here. Oh, no. Bob draws the combo but finds the throw anyway. And that is going to be a 2-0 for Bob on the Eustace, man. Yeah, looking pretty clean on the Wolf Boy. You gotta hand it to him. You really do. What hurt most is that I felt I had less choice in how I reserve my resources. Yeah, they made her a lot, like, I mean, they just made every single cancel, like, a whole stock more expensive, which is either a 100% or a 50% increase, right? So definitely playing the resource game on Nier is one of the many things that got more difficult about her post-patch. Yeah, good stuff by Bob, and Aguma there too, still. Yeah, still in it. This was winner's side, yes. They're still in it, they just have to go fight their way through losers. And the Nier was not looking, it wasn't looking too bad, certainly. So let's see if they can put a run together here. Gamba, by the way, was Bob favored, and Bob does in fact take that one down. Nice. All right, so with this in mind, let's see, up 2-0 for Mr. Bobathan right there. Oh, wait, what is 12? I forget again. It was Pone and Felipe, right? Are they unable to play their match or something? Maybe it's taking a while. I guess 2B, right? 2B will do that sometimes. That's very fair. I want to pick up Nier again, but I hate the idea of not having RS, right? That's like, of all of the nerfs they did, like, and I understand, like, they were trying to go for the jugular with all of them, removing her ability to Raging Strike, like, 90% of the time is wild. Hope everyone's doing well today. I'm doing pretty well. Hope you are as well, Platypus. Yeah, we could potentially do this one too as well, but I'd like to, yeah, okay, perfect. I was like, I don't want losers to get too far behind. Well, it's Pone on stream again. Oopsie, I did the thing. My my lack of foresight in my stream match marking. But you know what? Honestly, I don't mind. I don't mind double swords. I enjoy it. I find it very fun, actually, to watch Swords do his thing. Oopsie poopsie, it happens. It happens. Who among us has not done a Stinky Winky before? Let he without Stinky Winky cast the first Omega Low. That's all I'm saying. Your heart has been measured against the feather of Ra, and your soul has been found lacking. who will win Pwn or Deus. I'm just, sometimes when getting feedback from clients, I have blank judgmental stare moments. Other than that, it's good. I mean, listen, as someone who has been in a couple of client-facing roles in my day, I get what you're talking about, certainly. Though, you know, yeah, I mean, I don't know. There's not really, like, I don't know exactly what you're doing, but I feel like, you know, across most industries, client-facing stuff tends to feel the same way. But, you know, sometimes you get it's nice. Sometimes it feels like you're helping someone out in a way that matters. It can depend. It can depend a lot on who you're talking to at the time.
Engage.
All right. I marked my stream matches like a little oopsie poopsie fool, but it's fine because honestly it means we got more swords. I'm always happy to watch. We also have Abel on the other side of the aisle this time. This is going to be a bit of a volatile match, I imagine. Honestly, something in my brain. Oh god, this guy's gonna be a lot. I guess something in my brain makes me think that maybe Soares fights these kind of well. The problem is, I think it depends on how the Abel plays. If you try him, oh, he really did just do it. He walked up slowly and SSBA'd. Soares isn't dead here, but he is gonna be in a little bit of trouble, certainly.
Sweet dreams.
So yeah, something tells me that like Soares could fight him some Abel pretty well. However, I think if you play a very zoning-based Abel, it might actually become a problem, right? Abel does actually have some very... I mean, obviously, you have to be careful about the U-dash punch, but besides that, I think Soares might have a little bit of a hard time closing if Abel is able to set up and just, like, throw his projectiles over and over. With that being said, on the flip side, though, I actually think if there's going to be brawling like this, I think this is probably going to, like, work out in Pone's favor more often than not, right? Soares also hits incredibly hard. He's got significantly more health than Abel. He's got a lot more ways to sort of, like, steal his turns back and stuff. So,
Battle 3.
I do medical translations from Japanese into English, and for example, the client was like, "Why'd you translate it this way?" So I'm screenshot. You literally asked me to. Yeah, I mean, it's a rough one. It's a rough one. Also, that's cool. You're like an interpreter, I suppose. How's everyone doing today? Best luck to everyone. Hello, Exalt. I'm doing just fine. Bracket's going well so far. I hope everyone's having a good time with it. Oh god. Made a DP? No, could have, I think. So off that far, he did far M, right? Oh, nice. DP to answer the flight right there. Very well done. Would have beaten. The reason that was a really good choice, too, is no matter what Abel does from in that circumstance, probably when he goes blue, the DP probably beats it. I mean, if he does projectiles, he's doing it point blank anyway. It's not his favorite. But if he does 2-1-4U, or if he does 2-2U, right, the claw, or the flight, both of them would lose to Sora's DP right there on that sort of delayed timing. So very well done by Ponen, teaching the Abel players what it feels like, a taste of their own medicine. The round start 668 right there. There is armor on that thing, right? Another move of Sora's is that got buffed in 1.5 as well. The armor on that starts up on frame 9 now instead of 16, though it does not have armor against lows. So important to keep in mind. Translator is supposed to be written docs. Oh, I got you. I guess interpreter has like vocal, it's like speech, right? So it's fair. Oh, yeah. So you'd think that's what you're supposed to do against Swords and Dash Punch, and like it is technically, but you have to be so early for it to be worthwhile. It feels like. Me personally, I've become a fan of trying to back throw that thing. Because obviously if the throw and the strike hit on the same frame, then the throw wins. Throws have a couple, I think I have like 2 to 3 active frames in this game, I forget exactly. And they start up pretty fast, so if you're like a little bit later on the draw, usually that's a little bit better. You can throw them a little bit easier at that point. Spot dodge is the answer, but if you're a little bit late, he just gets a full counter hit and kills you. Whereas at least if you get hit out of the throw, you just get punched back. So you get like a full combo. Nice. Yep. Just caught him mashing at the end there, and that's going to be 2-0 for Pone. Good strong on the swords, man. Keep on keeping on. Abel's mid-air wing stuff, when he drops down on you with the drill kicks or whatever, that's safe on block. It's plus on block. Yeah. Abel's dive kick is pretty much always going to be plus on block. His little head stomp is also going to be plus on block. So you have to either get out of the way of it, which is risky, especially with the dive kick, or you have to interrupt it, you know, with a DP or some sort of 2Hs. It's hard to 2H the dive kick. It is much easier to 2H the Goomba stomp on reaction, right? But yeah, it's not just safe on block. That shit is plus on block. Do not mash on Abel when he dive kicks you, or else you will eat probably 80% of your life bar. But yes, good stuff to Pone right there. Oh, close bet, but actually was still Mr. Pone there, taking it down. Okay, makes sense, because I was facing a Master Rank Abel, and Mofo is just almost literally winging. Yeah, I mean, Flight is... There's a couple of different ways you can deal with Flight. He can't do something right away when he goes up, so if you can, like, close distance on him Like, for example, like, you know, Sora's can, like, as soon as Abel goes up, he can, like, dash punch underneath him, and then basically Abel can either just do the stomp, which is 2Hable, or when he lands, he has a bunch of recovery, right? Or, I mean, at that point, with the dive kick is honestly kind of tough to deal with sometimes, right? You can, again, because if you try to jump or if you try to backdash or something and get hit out of it, you're going to have a hard time. You can, like, jump and block it. I think it is air blockable. I'm pretty sure, anyway. But the dive kick is the one that is, like, the safest, most, like, default option out of that, right? All the other ones can get a little bit more reward often, but can also be a lot more risky. Like, the Devil Jin can be rolled through, and if he lands, he's very minus. The Goomba Stomp can be 2H'd. Obviously, him just doing nothing is not going to go too well for him off either. Okay, so who's next here? We have, I guess, probably Lolipe and Temp right here, yeah? Okay. Granathan and 2B. Can Lediva hard read it and mid-air command throw off it? Yes, you can. Yeah, I mean, the timing's going to be a little bit weird since Abel's, like, moving quite a bit as he's doing the dive kick, but you certainly can. Again, with strikes having priority, or sorry, with throws having priority over strikes in this game, if Lediva, like, command grabs and Abel's dive kick, like, intersects with the command grab, he's just going to lose, as long as the command grab is active in time, right? Alright, so let's get Lolipe and Temp in here. Lolipe and Temp. Password is Brawl. You could also theoretically do the grounded command grab, right? You could do like Lediva's the 623, but that thing is ass. 623U maybe. 6 frame startup. How's it going, Senior Brick? What's going on? Nothing. I'm doing just fine, good sir. Excited for the holidays to start soon. My vacation starts on the 20th? Yeah, Friday.
You know, they say generosity is the only thing that separates us from the beasts.
Yo, Galdir, thank you very much for the gifted sub to Temp right there. Much appreciated. Temp, our number 1 seed for this week as well. Won the Wall Brawl 2 weeks ago when we had the actual proper, like, 1v1 and not the 2v2 shenanigans. Good luck to everyone. The Loki opening of Belial, Avatar, Kag, or Matera wins. That's a pretty widespread, though. Actually, I feel like we haven't had, like, a regular Belial win in a long time, now that you mention it. When was the last time, like, regular Belial won the intermediate Wall Brawl or the open Wall Brawl? Can you believe it, guys? Christmas, just a week away? Just a week away. Christmas, just a week away. I mean, except for real this time, literally. Busted ass Gran is gonna win. I mean, if Temp plays like he did last week, it's very possible. This Olipe champion, kind of strong too, though. Might have to be careful. Let me set up the Gamba real quick. Granathan versus 2Beathan. I literally almost, like, I actually almost typed Granathan versus 2Beathan. In fact, oh no, while I said that, I actually did unironically type Granathan. That's crazy. Temp and Olipe. The brain does what it likes to do sometimes. I'm not always the one steering the ship. Temp and Lolipe. Granathan Blueford, yeah. Large Mogathan.
Gran
There we go.
versus 2B.
That should be fun. To have, I mean, obviously the holidays are a fun time of the year. Again, it could be nice to have a lot of free time as well. I'll be streaming still. That's fine by me, that's not work. That's fun. Though it does kind of fit weirdly into the middle of my day, I will be honest with you. Where, like, I have to, like, hang out with my friends either, like, really, like, earlier in the day, or, like, the early afternoon or morning, or, like, really late at night. That's okay.
Measures? Operation? What's she talking about?
You think she's a friend? Just be careful.
Here goes!
The confusion is honestly fair. I'm doing well, Midnight. How are you?
Engage.
Alright, back with Temp and Lolipe right here. Temp, our first seed, our winner from 2 weeks ago. Our last 1v1 intermediate Wall Brawl right there. Versus Lolipe on
Very good on it. This
2B.
person is incredibly smart.
And Kistra, thank you very much for the tier 1. Much appreciated. Hope you enjoy your lack of ads and general strength of character. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, Temp, yeah, as you can kind of see, Temp in my experience is a pretty aggressive boy. This could be the kind of thing that potentially can get you killed against 2B for sure. Sometimes you do just have to hold the fact that 2B, probably unless you're playing like another 2B has better neutral than your character, so you kind of have to hold that shit. But we'll see. The counter hit 5Hs might start stacking up right here, right? And I mean, in that case, you're definitely like, yeah, we're in the corner, he's low on skill, like that's definitely your time to take your turn. It just so happens that Olipe presses a bar A 5H right there, and it does go through. Rip got kicked out of bracket. Had fun though. No worries. Cheers to an early Christmas. Yeah. Very, very fun time of year, certainly. I have been a very busy little boy for the past like year, so I don't really get to see my friends in person too often. So this should be a very fun like 10 days or whatever that I have for my break right here. Try and fit in some hangouts. Oh, nice. Got the sweet spot on the hammer there for the guard crush. Yeah, Temp, it feels like, it really feels like Temp is, ooh, that's punishable, interesting. Lipe walks up and throws, though, doesn't leave him in throw range by default, right? It feels like Temp is trying to force his way in a little bit, and I get that, I really do. I just feel like it's the kind of thing that, over time, like, you play 100 games against 2B, it's gonna get you killed more often than not, right? This character, and the reason this character is usually quite, hated by a lot of the community, is because she kind of forces you to play a very different thing. You just have to sit there and like you kind of have to let her take her turn once, and then sit there and wait for her to run out of skill gauge. Or if they do something like what Lipe was doing right there, where they're doing a bunch of the non-skill enders, the ones that don't cost any skill gauge, those are all either every single one of them is either reactable and punishable, or just straight up ends her turn, right? So, you know, clever 2Bs are not just going to go there and, like, dump all their skill gauge and say, okay, now it's your turn. They will, like, while they still have gauge, they will sneak in a lot of options like that. But Temp has to be, like, you know, once you let 2B start her turn up, if they try to do some fake shit like that, you got to be, like, rolling those baseball swings, right? Or, like, delay spot dodging the drone. The drone costs some skill, actually, but still. Or, you know, if you see the pod, the little minigun, you have to 6XL after. Used to be it was a little bit more dangerous to 6XL that, because you can witch time and punish you, but they nerfed it so that she doesn't have quite enough frame advantage if she witch times your dash L. What's going on, Harihara? Some of the people are angry she has a double jump from Matera. Literally has the same thing almost if she gets no complaints. You'd be surprised. People complain about Matera more than I expect. Doing okay recovering from an old back injury reacting. Oh, that's unfortunate, man. Hope you feel better. Back stuff's the worst, man. Luckily, I have been blessed. Like I don't get too many like aches and pains and stuff like that. Maybe, you know, as I get older, I'm sure that'll change. Big drop. But like every now and then, you know, when I do like you know, I go a little too stupid on like a deadlift or something, and I pull a muscle in my back. It's so unfortunate. It feels so bad, like, you really realize how much you really needed to just do fucking anything, right? Like even to sit down, right? To sit up straight, to like turn around, to walk. So like if the wrong part of your back hurts, it becomes very difficult to do just about anything. These frame kills are very funny from Temp. He's you know, sometimes you gotta do the math live. To get my local told me you can forward jump her pod throw ender. If you do it on a read, probably yes. If you do it on reaction, almost certainly not. But yeah, if you on a hard read, that makes sense. I think it starts up in about the same sort of time that Eustace's new record ender does. I think it's safer to just like delay like reaction and then delay spot dodge, right? If you delay spot dodge, you'll usually be pretty plus. If you spot dodge right away, it's active enough, it'll kill you. But the nice part about delay spot dodge is like, you know, if you're just a little bit slower on your reaction naturally, then you're kind of building in a delay. And it goes pretty well. Right? Oh, reset into a raging strike. Interesting. Chip distance for. I like it. Chip distance for Lipe right there. I mean, his real only option probably was just a DP right back when Temp walked up, or super right back. But obviously that's got its own problems. You could also just spot dodge. In my early 20s, I heard it lifting when I was in high school, and fast forward to the back pain arc. Oh man, yeah. That's why the first thing that before I really started, which I don't. It's been a little bit since I've been like super consistent going to the gym and stuff. Before I started doing that stuff, the first thing I looked up was like, how do I not hurt myself doing this? Like I really obsessed over form and stuff like that when I first started. I think it's paid dividends. I haven't really hurt myself too much. It's a set point from Temp, by the way. After what was a bit of a rough start to the set, he managed to pull it back a lot. So let's see here. The ball is, yeah. If you respect the U laser too much, the ball is punish you for that. Interesting that Lipe is not going for punishes on these grand U boots, right? These punish U boots are -6 on block. So you can't just like, I'm pretty sure a 2B's 5L is going to reach from there. Probably could have gotten, I mean, maybe not a kill, but would have been a little bit more guaranteed damage. The throw could be teched, in theory. Well, my bestie gave me a $100 gift card to a gym, so I want to take advantage of that. My fat behind can lose weight, but treadmills are all I need. Honestly, if you want to like really, I mean, listen, I'm no doctor, I'm no personal trainer, I'm nothing. But as a guy who I did lose, I think, like last year, I lost something like 50 pounds or something. I forget. I know my weight in kilos. I went from like 105 kilos to like 85 or something. I guess it's like both U-balls and U-beam. Roll might get caught by U-balls depending on exactly how it works, but yeah. Rolling on blue's not a bad idea. If you see U-balls and you realize that it's U-balls, you can usually just like kill her straight up. You can like U-boot on reaction or something. There's a lot of startup. But yeah, as someone who's lost a lot of weight before, honestly, I feel like I did it while it basically wasn't working out at all. Like losing weight is mostly about what you eat. At the end of the day,
You said your name was Two.
also good stuff to temp right there. At the end of the day, like if you have like a really hard workout, and like you're a beginner, so you're not gonna be like you can't do like that much. Like if you have like a really hard workout, you'll burn like what 300, 400 calories, and then you have like one muffin, and that's like 500. So I would recommend if you want to lose weight, you don't even need to go to the gym necessarily. You just need to start keeping track of what you're eating, right? Consistency is key. Well, sure, yeah, but even then, I think like the diet is much more important than the exercise. On a fat loss journey too. That's awesome. That's awesome. But yeah, you wanna find something you can stick to, right? I was trusting my coaches who didn't think I had bad form. Unfortunately, we're both incorrect. That's sad. That's unfortunate. That's rough. Anyways, good stuff to temp. The Gamba also was in temp's favor, and he does move on. Solid. Like that at least made a lot of sense to me when I thought about it that way, right? Of just like. See, but I wouldn't try to, if you do something, you want to restructure, again, this is layman's experience, right? This is obviously not like real advice or anything, but like, for me, it was like, you want to restructure your diet in a way that is sustainable, right? You don't want to make it so that like, oh, for the next several months or whatever, I'm going to do X thing, but then I'll go back. Ideally, you want to change what you eat in such a way that you can continue it for the rest of your life. And what that means is you're not going to make that massive of a change, probably. For me, like, it was just coming down to, like, I ate all the stuff that I still like to eat, and I still had a lot of, like, desserts, and my family has a bit of a ritual where, like, we have takeout every Friday, stuff like this. All I did, basically, was I didn't even, like, start eating healthier, I just started eating less, right? Like, as a fat kid, right? You don't realize how much. I don't even mean like in terms of like starving yourself. It's like you just don't realize how much excess you're eating just out of pure gluttony. Like your body is full, and you're just like, but it tastes good, right? So like you can eat probably a lot less and still be fully like you're getting all your nutrients. You're not like starving yourself, but you just literally are like cutting your portions by like 30% or something. And that on itself, by itself, without any sort of exercise or anything, is probably going to be good, right? And then again, that's going to be sustainable, because like say you like getting like for me it was reduced soda, or I mean in my case at least it's giving me cancer, I'm sure, but I just have like these generic ass diet sodas. But like perhaps instead of like I went to Tim's all the time, right? Like when I was in university, right? And I would get like a large drink with like all this stuff in it. Get the same thing, just get a small, right? Get the same thing, just get a small. The discovery for me was I was like, oh, like I still get like most of like enjoyment. Like if you eat because it's fun, which is totally fair, I do that too. Experiencing good tasting food is enjoyable, right? You're like you're not eating to live, you're like living to eat. If you eat for fun, my discovery was that most of the enjoyment of that comes in like the first couple bites of a meal or the first couple sips, right? Like unless it's like spectacular, like the part where it's like the most enjoyable is like the first little bit. So like if the meal ends pretty soon after that, I usually don't find myself being like, oh man, like I wish I had more. I was like, no, that was very enjoyable. Whereas, alternatively, I often, on the other hand, find myself, with my eyes being too big for my stomach. And I got like, oh, I want like this and this and this and this and this. And because I ordered all of them at once, I actually end up not enjoying them as much. Because like I have the first couple things, I'm like, oh, nice. But then I have to finish them, or I feel like I'm being wasteful. And then it actually becomes less enjoyable to eat. So it's the best of both worlds, right? I think it's the kind of advice, you definitely like tailor your advice to like different people. If you're like, most people, like there's some people definitely who I wouldn't tell, hey, just like eat less, because they have the opposite problem. But like if you're a fellow fat kid like me and you're trying to lose weight, I promise you can eat a lot less and not be like doing anything unhealthy. You are probably eating way too much and way more than you even want to be eating, right? Just because you've done it out of habit, because eating food is fun. I have the opposite problem. I forget to eat. Yeah, so again, it's very different. It's very different, right? Like it's very the advice you give people depends greatly. Again, me, I was like a kid who I was fat all of my life, and I was like, I mean, I'm still overweight technically, but I'm definitely in much better shape now than I ever was. Like I could cut my portions in half, and I would not be starving myself. I would still probably be eating a little too much. That's basically what I did, right? Last thing for you, I know this is a tournament, I understand, but this is cool stuff. The last thing I'll say is, like, personally, I know some people get, like, this depends very much on your own personality. If this is the kind of thing that's gonna make you miserable, don't do it. But me personally, because I think I'm maybe somewhere on the spectrum, this is actually kind of nice for me. Weigh your foods. Like if you weigh your food and count your calories. Don't do this if this, again, you know yourself better than I do. If this is gonna make you miserable, don't do it. But me personally, I kind of like doing the math. Like being like, you know, I kind of liked being like, oh, like 80 grams of this is like it was like I was making a build in an RPG or something, right? I'm like 100 grams of this is like 200 calories, and I want my calorie budget to be like 2,000 a day or something. So I'm like, so I can build, I can get 300 grams of that, and but I can optimize this by taking 50 grams out of here, but I put 100 grams more in of this, which I like better and stuff. So like, if this is, again, if that's the kind of thing that's gonna make you miserable, don't do it. I know it is for a lot of people, but for me, I think it is useful, because then you're not guessing at stuff anymore. And for me, it was actually kind of nice. It felt like I was making a build. I was making a diet build, and I was like, how can I, like, I'm trying to like min-max my enjoyment of the food while also like minimizing the amount of calories that I'm eating, right? Within reason. I'm not minimizing them. Like, I had a goal in mind. Right? That puts things in perspective. Yeah, I think it's also, that's where you really realize that, like, working out is not going to help you lose weight, right? Like, dude, I had like a granola bar, right? And I was like, this thing is 200 calories? What the fuck do you mean this thing is 200 calories? Right? Like, I could like do a full body workout, right? I could do like 3 sets of bench, 3 sets like squats, deadlifts. I could like do some overhead press. Like usually, when I work out 3 times a day, and I do full body. So like I could do like a full body workout, and I would like probably burn maybe 150 calories. I'm going really hard, right? Like, lifting weight helps with retaining muscle. It's true. Yeah, no, I'm not saying that going to the gym is useless. In fact, I think it's great. It's awesome, but it's not the primary. I think a lot of people go, oh, I want to lose weight, I'm gonna go to the gym. No, right? It's supplementary, if anything. Working out is 3 times a week. Yes, did I say 3 times a day? Yeah. Working out's great. And I think everyone should do it. And I think having like, even if you don't want to be like jacked, I think this like having strong muscles is the kind of thing that's going to make you age more gracefully, right? As long as you do it like correctly, you're going to like be healthier as you grow by the fact that your body is better supported by like a better frame, right? But it's not gonna make you lose. It's not the thing that's gonna make you lose weight. Gym helps, but it's not the only way to get fit. So my argument actually is that if you want to lose weight, it's like the least efficient way to do it. It's like the most, for how much mental effort and discipline it takes to like go to the gym consistently, it's way less efficient than just eating like 30% less of the exact same shit. That to me it has been the life hack. Maybe not, maybe for everyone else, but there are ways to get in better shape at home. I mean, I'm talking about exercising in general, even, honestly. I think, like, even more than just general exercise. Like, diet is much more important than exercise, I suppose, for losing weight, in my opinion, or at least in my experience. But, of course, exercise is great, and everyone should exercise a little bit, right? I like to trick my brain. So I would just say, like, it's a give and take. Do stuff that you find enjoyable, right? Like, don't even try to trick your brain. Like, literally just like give yourself concessions. Right? Like, if you're like, I still, you know, I want to have like a dessert every day. Sure, man, figure it out, right? Find something, you know, you can, like, if you really like sweet stuff, you can make like a pudding, you know, with just like cocoa powder and like some sugar and cornstarch and like some milk and stuff. You can make a pudding that's like 200 calories a serving and tastes delicious, right? Like, it's not really tricking your brain. It's like, figure out what you want to eat and still do it, right? Still, like, eat what you want to eat. Just eat a little bit less of it.
Ready, everyone?
No tricks. Like, fully indulge in what you want to indulge in. Just have, like, depending on exactly how far you're off the deep end for your portion control, have, like, you know, 30, 20, 50% less or something. And then track it. See if you're losing weight. If you are, you're good. Anyways, yes. Granblue time. I'm sorry. This is an interesting discussion for me, but Granblue time.
Battle 1.
Alright, we are back with Lucilius and Pharaoh. And Lucilius versus Fairy. Edge on the Lucilius Ocean board here on the Fairy. This is all right. Lucilius is usually, I mean, for how strong he is, he's also usually very good into zoners, right? Tessera goes from being kind of like a fake, very risky neutral option to sort of the tool of the gods to get in on these zones for Lucy. Right, so it's definitely the kind of thing, like, what Ocean's doing right now is kind of, I mean, if you just keep Luxilius in the corner and, like, never let him get started, that obviously that's the ideal for every matchup, but especially here, because he really is going to be hard to take control from once he has it. Right? Only drink water in the occasional soft drink. Again, I would say fit in whatever you are able to fit in, as long as, like, very much prioritize. Like, if you're the kind of person that, like, you hate like diet soda, right? And like you just really love insert soft drink, right? Or like you just eat. So fine, have one of those every day, sure. But then you have to, if that's the most important thing to you, like, understand that you might have to, you know, maybe you need to have a little bit less of something, a little bit less of something else, or a little bit, you know, or just like completely cut something else up, possibly. Figure out what is the most important to you and do it. Like, whatever makes you happy, keep doing it. And you can still lose weight while doing that, right? But just understand that, you know, if you prioritize that, maybe you have to have a little bit less of something else. Oh, dude. Oh, whoa, by the way, as was happening. Well done by Ocean. Oh, blushing. J2A after DG is just ingenious work. On an A. Granblue player spot. Uni player spot. Looking awfully one-sided there, yeah. I mean, listen, if Ocean can get a handle on Hedge before he can really do anything. Honestly, if I'm Hedge, I'm almost wondering, do you just like stand at full screen and hit 5 Gs here? And like force Ocean to like approach, right? In a way that Fairy probably doesn't want to. That's the other thing about Lucilius, right? Is any character that normally is like a defensive style character, they can't really play their game plan against this guy very well. Because Lucilius is sort of just the best defensive character in the game. And that no matter what value you get out of extending the match and out of, you know, staying away from people, I promise you, Lucilius Blade Level 5 is a better win con than that, right? So he forces other defensive characters to actually, you know, play not to their strengths and have to actually run down at him. So I wonder if Hedge could try to lean into this. Hedgie, by the way, sorry, I keep saying their name wrong. It's Hedgie. They correct me on this one. Okay, I see, like, because Ocean's playing so slow, even though this hasn't been a great round for Hedgie, he's already at Blade Level 5, but it might not matter if he dies right here. Doesn't quite get the wall bounce. It's still, honestly, like, very scary. I have to spot dodge that. Yep. The only moves that Fairy has that are going to chip you out from really far away like that are either the Hellrat or the Gespenst right there. So you have to spot dodge on that Gespenst. That's like, I do wonder if he's playing a very aggressive Lucilius into this Fairy. I do wonder if that's maybe part of what's making, yeah, like, I feel like Ocean probably shouldn't be able to find those, like, counter hits on those approaches so easily, right? This feels to me like an example of playing to your character's strengths. I think if Hedgie just spent the entire round at full screen and was like, hey, you have to approach me, right? Fairy is not good at that. Fairy is much better at keeping you away from her than she is at approaching you. Oh, and you, Hellrat, is one of the good options against Tessera. Yeah, I mean... Also, I think I did that wrong. The first game I marked it incorrectly, for sure. That's not 1-0 Hedgie, that was 1-0 Ocean. And now that's 2-0 Ocean. Very, very well done, right? Yeah, I mean, obviously, not to take anything away from Ocean whatsoever. Very well done by them. That works. Yeah, you, Hellrat, is a tracking missile. It's very hard to get around it. Unless you, like, literally, you have to, like, go over it, basically. But horizontally, if you're trying to, like, go, like, in front of it or behind it or something, it is very good at tracking, right? You have to basically jump over it or away from it if you want to not be Hellratted. But yeah, obviously, Ocean played that very well. Very well done by them. But yeah, I mean, I think there is to an extent here. I think Hedgie definitely, were they to adopt, like, a much more just kind of, like, lame defensive playstyle there, I think it actually would have worked out very well for them, right? Because that to me, like, when people talk about Lucilius being, like, one of the best characters in the game, some people put him top 1. I think there's a lot of characters in this patch who you could argue top 1 that would be reasonable. It's actually a very balanced top tier, I think. But one of the big reasons for that in my mind has always been the fact that he just has the win condition, right? There is no win condition in the game. There's no win condition, not a single one in the game that compares to Lucilius Blade Level 5, right? So if you play, like, super lame like that, especially against these zoners who are not good at approaching, and you force them to approach, because no matter how fun they think it is to be at full screen, eventually you're at Blade Level 5, and you just become, not even with Belial? Yeah, Belial's he's not undisputed top 1. No, that's what you're talking about. Focus on Lucilius and no other characters. I think, personally, pretty much everyone that I put in the top tier of my tier list, if you wanted to say they were top 1, I think it's fair. Honestly, everyone that I put in, like, the second bottom tier, if you want to say they were top 1, I think it's also fair, right? Fairy's such an anomaly for me? Yeah, I mean, I've kind of been talking about it, Hedgie, but yeah. When I lose with Lucy, am I bad or is my opponent good? Usually both. Usually both. Oh, by the way, Ocean. Taking that shit down. Probably should have played more defensive. Yeah, I mean, because think about it this way, right? if Ocean tries to like sit there and be like really zonery, but you're sitting at full screen and just doing like the Cloud, I always compared Lucilius to the Cloud limit charge. The Belial U5 parry counter some Lucy Blade increase attempts. Belial U5 parry. Belial U5 parry count 5U parry counter some Lucy Blade increase attempts. Oh. I mean, maybe, but even still, actually from further away, Belial's parry gets worse, right? If you throw a big fireball at Belial from full screen, you recover from your fireball, can usually 2H him out of his stomp, right? His stomp is better for like closing stuff, closing up close. If I win playing Belial, does that mean I'm carried as my opponent simply got gapped? Probably your opponent got gapped. Probably for most skill levels, the strength of your character basically doesn't matter, right? Until you get like really good, it basically it's so much easier to just be better than your opponent. I just don't throw any swords, then Bell 5 years and do anything. Even still, if you throw swords from like far away, you can probably recover and kill him anyway, right? Anyway, that was Ocean and Hedgie. But yeah, like, if Ocean is standing at full screen there, just doing whatever, and you're just like literally doing the fucking Genkai o Koedu, like you're doing the Cloud, like limit charge, right? She has to do something, right? Or I mean, even if you're not, if that gets you stuck in a stance, you're just like standing back at full screen, like throwing Iblis every now and then, and that fucking final boss meter is ticking up. It's a very hard situation for them because Fairy doesn't want to approach you because she's bad at that, but also you're not approaching them, and if it sticks like that, you're gonna win, right? I think it's a big reason why Lucilius is one of the best anti-zoner characters in the entire game. Not just because of Tessera, which is a very good tool against that, and the fact that he has very good mid-range and stuff like that, but also just the fact that, like, you kind of force everyone to approach you or they lose. Anyway. Chicken Fajita and Crimson Shanoa are both in here. Perfect. Let's do the thing. This Granblue don't gotta worry about Belial getting nerfed yet, but hopefully SE will let Cloud be voiced in English in the next Smash. We'll see. I mean, Sakurai, is Sakurai even working on the next one? Do we know? Is there a next one? Chicken Vegeta. I like that name. Let me help, by the way. Reset the score. Alright, fellas. Worry they will buff him again? I think he'll probably remain about the same. He'll get side graded at worst. We're going over here? Okay, that's fine by me. Let us set up the game. But this is Charlotta Vasaraga, huh? Who will win? Shinoa is on the Vasaraga, and Vegeta is on the potato. That name makes me hungry. Hi, what's going on, Daniel? You do a quick button check, game going wild? Oh, so true. You can do that then.
Believe in victory.
Able cheats.
Battle 1. Engage.
Any button checkers? I can't tell if we started the match or not. I've been told this is a button check. Or yes, no, maybe so. Against Fear. I think they're playing the game. Okay, I think I've been lied to. I know I'm being a little bit. Maybe I just got tricked by one guy in chat. It's possible. I find it better to corner them, take smaller hits because of BL5-0 to get that way, than stay in full screen 5U versus Fairy. The problem is the cornering that means you have to approach them, right? Which is where again you're playing into what she wants. It's okay, all good. Okay. Brick got mixed? I think I did. Alright, well, we're joining in round 2 here of our next game, because I thought it was a button check, but apparently they're actually playing. That's on me. That's on me. We got Shinoa on the Vasaraga right here, and Chicken Vegeta on the potato. Very, very cool name. Big fan of that. Shawty, you don't get a turn? Yeah. The first round did go to Vegeta. It's kind of like to smother the boss. Again, usually is the best win condition against bosses is not letting him get started. So he's one of the least interactive characters in the game once he does actually get going and gets his win condition. Oh, okay, sure. Doria, by the way. Okay, I like it. Gets an extra corner carry there. The wall bounce too. Ooh, this is a custom-ass combo. I like it. I like it. A lot of mid-screen damage. No defense against Spear, however. Have you considered? This is Lotta. Use the Embatides there too, so it actually did consume the armor. Probably from that distance, you probably want to fully charge that Embatides. At that point, it goes full screen and it's big ups. If it hits from like anywhere besides point blank. Right. If you're gonna commit the armor and they're that far away, you might as well, in my experience. It also could mess them up on timing a little bit.
Your strength was
That game
extraordinary.
1 to Vegeta.
Strength alone isn't enough to beat me.
So this in Vanilla 2 years ago, like just hold it. This whole block, it felt like. Yeah, I mean, she has some pretty,
Even victory. Battle 1.
she's got some pretty nice pressure when she gets in, right? Though certainly, like, that's not real, right? You excited for Granblue news this weekend? Yeah, it should be fun. Grand Fest. Probably got a Sam Lafon release date. Very cool. Very excited. We also have, oh god, I forget the exact, we're gonna watch Gold Event, an Arc World Tour Gold Event this weekend too. Should be a very good time. But yeah, if Charlotta goes like auto combo into medium slashes like that, medium sword of Lumiel, you can spot dodge that, just -2. Of course, that's risky. You can probably also, honestly, I almost wonder if on reaction, because she moves forward a bit, depending on the spacing, I wonder if you can like on reaction back throw her. That might be a little bit safer than the spell block. Okay. Yeah. When you clash like that, you can cancel any button into anything, right? So even though both those specials are normally not cancelable, again, clashes make supers cancelable with anything, right? So Vegeta reacting a little bit earlier right there and actually getting the clash cancel. Well done. All I want as news, all the alternate costumes now belong to you. I'm afraid they may not do something like that. That overhead is minus on block as well. She's not Akuma. Her ass is not Akuma. So you can't try to take your turn back after that. This intermediate, oh, that's not Fusela? Yeah. It's just Shinoa's rocking the Fusela skin right here. Ooh, stands up into Demon Flip. That is unfortunate. It's unfortunate. Now we. Okay, you tackle's gonna get him out of the corner at the very least. That's something. That stomped nerve. I will say that. Ooh, H-Tackle's pretty risky too, because if it does get locked in a corner like that, it is punishable every time. RH not gonna pan out as an anti-air there. And Vegeta taking that down 2-0 on the potato. Well done.
This is how a dignified cat even for a draft. Your strength was extraordinary.
Very good.
However,
Yeah, it was only the Fuselet skin though. It's like the Dark Souls boss skin for Vatsuraga. I do enjoy that, certainly. Alright, I was yapping for too long about weight loss. Let's go. Vegeta takes that one down. Well done. Let's go. Let's get the bracket running. I've been holding it up. Sometimes I'm like, who's holding it up? Someone's not here. It's the fucking TO this time. That's on me. I've been holding up my own goddamn bracket. He shot his own goddamn pants. Okay, so that's top 8. This is also top 8, I think, right? It's round 4 and 5. Correct. Yeah, so we're just waiting potentially on this Lipe Ocean match right here, which again is my fault. That's fine. So you know what? I guess Vegeta, you're right back into the fray. Right back into the fray. Chicken, Vegeta, and Hogan come on in here for losers top 8. Ain't no rest for the wicked, they say. I will switch up the overlay as well. Oh no, yeah, get in here, Hogan. You have been summoned. Your presence is required in the war room, where we cannot fight, as it is the war room. I know the name, it sounds counterintuitive, but it's like the war planning, it's like the strategy room. You don't throw hands in the chess ring. What is this? What are we, some sort of chess boxers? There he is, perfect. Let's get the Gamba going. Who will win? We got Vegeta. Oh, and Hogan. 2 minutes. Do with your channel points as you wish, though they will not be returning to you. Even if I pay out the wrong side, which I've never, ever done. I'm spectating the wrong cabinet. Hold on. We'll get a little bit of super speed Granblue, but that's more, that's a fun time.
Versus
Single-handedly ruined my Christmas. I don't get my costumes. It's okay. Chess boxing, Granblue would go hard. Granblue boxing? Yeah, like you play a round of Granblue, then a round of boxing.
Didn't notice you there. I can see it in your eyes.
I need more people that I can fight on a regular basis, That's like the biggest deficiency in my friend group, I think, though I do love many of them dearly, is that, no one wants to fight me. I want to fight people. I'm not like actually like I want like a nice, this like friendly fight where we agree we're not gonna go too hard. We're also gonna try and kill each other a little, just a little bit. You know, I feel like that would be a big deal. Also, Super Speed Granblue for Chicken Vegeta versus Hogan the Crow right here. This was our first match of losers. Top 8. It's not losers. If you want any time. Well, unfortunately, I don't know any people in person. I'm referring to my like actual friend group. Ludwig Face, I am not your friend. It's like you have like 1,000 mofos fighting to fight you? What do you mean? Does that mean people want to hit me? What are you trying to imply? Nice.
Nice look. This is getting me hot.
Ooh, man. Damn, it's okay.
Let's open you up.
You know, a lot of my friends are just not the like brawling type. And then fight your Ladiva Eustace Voss? Ah, no, I'm talking about like I want to actually fight people. But like again, in like a friendly way. You know, like this is like a nice me and a buddy just like we go out to the backyard and we're like, listen, we're gonna like, you know, like no, we're not gonna, you know, maybe like not no punch into the face or anything. But like we are going to like try and like beat the shit out of each other. But you know, just an understanding of like what is too far, what isn't too far. We can still kind of try and go yard, right? I think that'll be enjoyable. Without like, you know, understanding that like no one's gonna get angry at anyone or no one's gonna like no one's gonna like actually damage anyone or anything like that. That to me would be a very fun recreational activity to do with friends. It's like don't have that kind of friendship, unfortunately. This is still punishable, yeah. It's -8 or whatever, but it is still punishable. Close cell gonna be more than quick enough into the SBA on no brave points. Doesn't even need the whole super, just the one kick is gonna do just fine. Keep the change.
Battle 3.
You don't like a martial arts sparring partner? I mean that'd be fun, but not even like necessarily like in a learning sort of sense. Just like, you know, well, is fighting not fun to people? We're not Goku? Yeah, maybe I am. Maybe I might be. I'm just Goku without the skill or the strength. But the personality, at least. Well, at least the love of fighting.
Nice look.
Ow. Yeah, it was very fun when I did jiu-jitsu for a while. I did like, you know, the rolling sessions at the end of all the lessons were very fun. That's the kind of thing that it's like, you know, I have not been able to really find the time to do anything. Oh, command grab whiff doesn't actually get a punish on. To me, break those guys. I hear your horn addiction is really strong. Let me fight it. It was too strong. I hear your suicidal tendencies are very strong. Let me fight you. Oh, again. You command grab. I hear your character is really strong. Let me fight him. Oh god! Exclamation mark Belial. Not like this. Alright, sure thing. 1-0 so far for Mr. Hogan right there. And I got the names. What the fucking suck, man? Hell streamer. Who let this guy have a tournament? Good old plus on block low 2-1. I actually like fighting in martial arts, but I do feel like I'm a minority. Karate and Taekwondo, but knowing my nature, I feel I'm more of a Agua, Shikwan kind of person. Right, those the 3 martial arts you named at the end there are unfamiliar to me. The only time I've heard the word Bagua is in reference to like a big metal club in anime. Is it like Kendo or something like that, but for clubs instead of swords? Ow. Think you can handle this? No 2H from the jump there. Could have been potentially just the end of Belial's entire life. Yeah, so spot people tell you to spot dodge the second part of Belial's DP to make it more minus. Kind of like, I understand that, but if you're too late in the spot dodge, that exact thing will happen. Whereas if you take a block, you're at least, it's a guaranteed -12. Most characters can get a pretty nice punish on that, at the very least a medium punish. You know, like, if you're like really on the ball, then sure, but I'd rather just block that. And you know, take my medium, or I mean, Charles' character's heavy starter as well. Charlotte going, I'll get you next time, while she's in like the actual Death Star. The birth of a universe is happening in Belial's SBA, and she's just like, she's still heckling from all the way over there. Okay. Not a lot of damage on it. Let's see, it's still a little bit of something. Resets back into itself too. It's very Kirby-like scream. Just had a realization. Who voices Kirby? Ow. Honestly, anytime the Belial throws out that fire, I think I saw you hitting something. Yes, you are. Every time Belial throws out that fireball and like it doesn't end up in a turn for him, that's a pretty big dub, right?
You win.
this one. Battle 3.
I
Engage.
find it funny that in lore, Belial has no hands, but he's top 1 in the fighting game. Wait, isn't that not true? Doesn't Belial very much have hands? He's a primal beast, no? Like, he's not exactly Beelzebub or anything, or like Cagliostro or some shit, so it's like, it's my understanding that Belial does definitely have hands. No? Bagwa's kind of a more circular motion, kind of martial art can be seen as evasive, which fits me. Ah, okay. Yeah. For sure, Belial got hands, yeah. Chicken Vegeta is such a good name. I love it. Honestly, I'm glad it looks like they might be staying alive for a little bit longer in bracket here if they can take this round off Hogan, because I like saying the name, I like reading the name, and I like hearing Charlotta's voice. This is set point for Hogan, though.
Right.
So the Vegeta may be completely devoured, and indeed, it looks like it probably will be. Oh no! Doesn't get the conversion off the 6XL right there. Hold on. The potato is not peeled yet.
Let's open you up.
Oh, it crosses up the parry! That's how that works. If you cross up Charlotta's parry, it just doesn't do anything. Oh no, Sephiroth ass counter. Once again. Send her straight to hell. Step on the potato and take your prize, Mr. Belial. That is very unfortunate. I did not realize that her parry just didn't work if you crossed it up. Very sad. However, the Vegeta has been devoured, and that will be the end of their run out at 7th place, though. Very nice. Honestly, for the first time seeing them in that bracket. A very nice first run to string together right there. Cool outro, so true. Me neither. Yeah, that's very unfortunate. You know, and of course, with that in mind, Belial has one of the best cross-up jump buttons in the game, and that, like, JM of his or whatever, so. Ouchie. Good to know, though. I mean, I'll keep that shit in mind if I ever do fight me at Charlotta, because a lot of them like to anti-air with, oh my god, 4-0 in a best of 3 to the guy who lost. A lot of them do like to anti-air with that parry, right? So, that's good news. Christina V, very goated. Is Christina V the person who, like, did she voice, like, Kirby as well or something? Like, some of those, like, what? When she got, like, grabbed by Asmodeus, they sounded too similar. Should I stay in the room or just go away? We got room. We got 4 slots free still, so you're fine. Keeping that in mind. Oh, yeah. Looks like Lipe and Ocean are still playing their game. Hot take, Belial would make the best kind of deity simply because he embodies fully what he reps. He can switch up things on a whim simply because his heart tells him to. I mean, if we had, like, a multi-god pantheon, then sure. But I don't think I want his ass... Kirby's voiced by a Japanese VA? Ah, okay. I don't think I want Belial being like an Abrahamic, like monotheistic god. But if we had like a Greek pantheon and he was like the god of lust or something, I think it would be fun. Sure. Why not? Yeah. He would be predictable in his unpredictability. Isn't with Charlotta and Fairy, it's someone else? I thought it was Charlotta and Catalina. Hold on. Catalina. No, it's Erica. Oh wait, Erica Limbeck is Catalina. I don't know what I'm talking about. Don't talk to me. Okay, so while this match is still happening, I guess we can go over and do temp and table, I suppose. And only one of them's in here. Counterspell the counterspell. Good old D&D 5e. That's table. Password is Brawl. Initials also CV, so I got mixed, so true. Belial's the one true god? I don't know about all that, yeah. DNF x Granblue? What the? I mean, they are both Arc System works, I suppose. Alright, table and temp. Finally got to play the campaign, like my first Pathfinder campaign where I'm a player. Has been on, not hiatus, it's just we haven't been able to string a session together for a little bit. Finally got to play it again. I forgot how fun it is to be like even like a mid-level character in 2E, like a 9th level character. The numbers get big fast. It's very fun. Like, you know, rolling like an intimidation check and getting like a 39. It just feels good. It feels good. I also smacked something for 52 damage in a single hit. Just always a fun time. Table and temp. One is like a basic strike, you know?
This feels wrong somehow.
I'll go get a bit of water. That shot on match was scary. Can't play games like D&D. I'm really into weather magic, and that style seems non-existent in D&D like games. What, like controlling the weather?
Pretty dumb one. Please be careful.
It's just the kind of thing that'll be like a much more high level ability, right? Sounds very That sounds very powerful, the thing. You could find stuff like that, it's just like, it's not gonna be a level 1 character. Alright, we are back with our winners semis right here. The other half of losers top 8 there. We're still waiting on the match. It's gonna determine, kind of qualify people, right? So we're here with Table and Temp. Instead, Gran and Vegeta. Who would have thought? Exactly what the developers wanted on release. Probably find some homebrew stuff? Yep. You can also flavor a lot of existing spells as stuff like that anyway, right? Like if you have a spell that calls down a lightning bolt, right? Maybe instead of it like apparating from your hand, a Kamehameha, like maybe you do like just cause an actual lightning storm or something. And you can sort of like aim it to hit one guy instead. Your imagination really is like the sky's the limit with TTRPGs, right? It's like the first Vegeta versus Gran match in a Brawl. It's damn close. It's not. This is a surprisingly uncommon matchup, right? Gran versus Vegeta. I was careless. Where did you learn to fight? Vegeta BM. Also very true. Raz making a very good point. Razzle. 10 cent, 2 cent. Playing, getting water after a tough match, whether you won or lost, is a very good idea. Oh, counter hit 6 XL, sure. Look at that below average combo damage, but like for real this time? They're actually not lying anymore? Crazy. Water keeps me sane. Brother versus sister, or technically alternate self versus alternate self? I mean, this is just like yeah, you versus the universe where you are the other gender, I guess? Because they both exist, but like in opposite timelines, basically. Or not opposite timelines, but different timelines. Okay, sure. Good brave counter, I think. Could have been baited, but you kind of need the momentum at this point. With both of you being potentially one hit away. Oh, didn't have the meter to follow up on it. I mean, definitely intended that to be a brave counter. The brave counter a little bit too late on the boots. Gets Raging Strike instead. Temp wasn't ready for that shit. Unfortunately for Table, didn't have the meter to follow up. Ended up just kind of taking the brave points and not doing too much with it. If you had a mid-screen Raging Strike like that, there's not really too much you can do. If they had 0 brave points at the time they got hits, you'll be plus 15. But even then, with the pushback, most characters, I don't think, really follow up on that. I guess we know now why Lyria was able to lend Vegeta and Gran her power. I mean, given they are children of the Dragon's power keeper, I suppose so. Grind hugs. Ooh. Has the level 1 charge here on the 5U for Temp. This could be some nice mid-screen if he finds it. Probably could be a kill if he finds it, but also just as easily die himself. He's not gonna on this combo. Right. But suddenly you are not in a very good spot. Brave point advantage for Table 2. It's going to be hard to kind of force your way out of this with BC. Almost as level 2. Very rare for them to see Gran get anything higher than level 1. But, I mean, you know, when it does happen, it happens, and it's very, very easy to convert off of. Good stuff. Just barely got to level 2 there. Let it rip. Got the big old corkscrew knockup. And all that, yeah, that's by a million miles right there. Those 5Us are very nice starters for Gran. Very high damage individual hits, and then also let him follow up with pretty meaty stuff as well. Wow. Oh yeah. It's just you see, Gran 2U is just a little bit cooler than whatever button you just poked with there. Probably your 2M. You know, it's 7 frames. It's as fast as most 2Ms, but also low profiles and hard knockdowns on hits. This Temp guy is trying to kill Table. Oh, good jump out of the corner. To break you back to being GM Ladiva, I haven't played honestly, I might start playing some Ladiva. We're probably gonna play a little bit more Ladiva on stream, like once December's over, like kind of mix up the Ladiva and the Eustace. But I also might just start playing some Ladiva offline, like just like, you know, not even streaming it. Playing some Granblue for fun, just play some ranks. It's been too long, man. I need to play me some more Ladiva. Every day that I go without playing Ladiva, I feel like a little bit of my soul die. Get put in the jar, possibly. Ow. Ta-da, by the way. This is not set point for Temp. Actually, Table did win the first one, didn't I? Yeah. I feel that. I have to get back. I have to get my soul. I'll try to U-boot there, I think, for the extension, but just got light boots. And it might actually cost him his light. No, okay. Bit of a drop from Table. Spaced out boot. I think that was plus. The light boot is a lot harder to space to be plus. It was pretty far away right there. No conversion. Ooh, that's always rough when you brave counter something that's punishable. I do that with a lot of DP all the time for some reason. But that was, yeah. So that, they brave countered the U-boot right there. That was a guaranteed kill for a table, unfortunately. Right, but sometimes you just like, you want to get someone off you and the muscle memory just says brave counter. So you turn, oh, that win, no, Temp did win the first game. Yeah, that turns like what would have, that hurts. Yeah, you're right, Temp did win the first game. That's my bad. Yeah, Temp 2-0. Unfortunately, I mean, again, it happens, right? But yeah, the brave countering, the punishable move there definitely was the difference maker. Table wins that round, and maybe, who knows, maybe they can take that game, right? And snowball it from there. But you just gotta be careful. Always keep in mind when you're blocking something. Like a couple different things you have to look out for if you want to BC. Namely, I think they think it's a best of 5. It's not. But you know, it's fine. Yeah. So whether or not you can, like, whether it's a cancelable move, so they can bait you, right? How long the hit stun is, how many brave points your opponent has, but then also something like that too, where like, is it even punishable? Like if I just block this, are they gonna die, right? More game? I mean, it's fine by me. I mean, I'm gonna message both of them and just tell them that it's the best of this. So in case Table does hit the reverse 3-0, I need Table to know that they are dead. So I guess I will message on Discord real quick. There you go. Oh yeah, Temp said, oh yeah, in the Discord, Temp said, isn't it first to 3? And then Table said, oh, is it? It, however, is not. It's okay. It's fine. Listen, more game. Nothing wrong with some more game. So again, to refresh everyone, winners finals, losers finals, and grand finals are first to 3. Otherwise, top 8 is usually kept first to 2. We'll see though. But today, that definitely is the case. Alright, so that is Temp taking that one down. Make it interesting, make them first to 15. So true, Misty. Boy, that's a best of 9. Alright, so let's get Bob and Kurisu in here. Bob's already in here. Let me at Kurisu. At Kurisu. Yeah, Bob's already here. Perfect. Password to Brawl. Oh, is the other losers match ready as well? Oh, this does not get updated. Did Ocean win this? Or what exactly? Ah, yeah. Okay, it just didn't get updated. So Ocean did beat Lolipe 2-1 apparently. Cool. So we'll do that after then. There's Kurisu. Perfect. Let me switch up the overlay real quick. Bob, and actually get to spell his full name this time since we're not in a rush. There you go. And Kurisu Z. This is the other half of winner semis. Perfect. Let's get the Gamba going. We're good to go. No Versuges I see? Unfortunately not. No Grimnirs for Durdur either, I'm afraid. I fear. She won't stop saying I fear.
Siegfried
Will win Bob or Kurisu. 2 minutes to decide what you want to do with your points. So you will imagine doing the reverse 3-0 and going actually was best of 2. Yeah, that's why I was like, I need to say that just in case Table pulls off the reverse 3-0, I have to be like, guys, I know there have been 40 of these things. I got one better for you. Tomorrow's open wall brawl is the 80th one. If you count the intermediates and the opens together, right? It'll be wall brawl number 80 total. We've been doing this, man. Hope you guys continue to have fun with these. Yay, Cag Magic, yeah. Lavender Cag too, very cute.
Is that an earth dragon? No, a snake.
Is that an earth
Still
dragon?
not the best playmate.
Never play with snakes.
Believe in victory.
I went one for like 3 times so long as I played Charlotte to clean my soul. Okay, we are back with the other half of winners semis right here. Bob, not on the Eustace anymore. Honestly, it was kind of clean, kind of a shame. But I mean, yeah, you're in top 8, right? Things gonna start getting a little bit more difficult here. Makes sense to pull out the main boy. I do love this blue and gold armor on Sieg as well. Maybe I gotta join tomorrow. I'm so sleepy to this, I'll listen while I sleep. Yeah. we're approaching the relaxation times, right? Obviously, I mean, depends. If you're in school right now, you might have your like exams for a little longer. It might already be done. If you work, it depends on how many vacation days you have left or whatever. But we are approaching a very calm part of the year. I mean, calm at least in terms of responsibilities, maybe. Maybe for other people, the holidays are like super busy and exciting. For me, it's going to be very much a time of relaxation. So, everyone eat. I'm getting in the mood myself. Thank God. Ow. I will say I do like my job very much, the one that I'm currently working. So it's not like I'd like desperately need a break, but I'll always, I mean, doing nothing is always more fun than doing something. If they even, you know, if that something is an obligation of sorts. Let's teleport out on that. He is minus after the withdrawal. It's still a little bit like, scary to do that, but sure. Ooh, 10% extra bonus damage from the dragon stars. I can't wait to eat. I'm gonna eat a whole bunch. Yes. Nice. Kind of panicked and DP'd right there, but Bob staying patient. Good stuff. I need a break from university. Thankfully, I have it right now. It's good. It's good. I need to have more stuff to think about, more time to think about drawing stuff. It's so hard after a busy day. I want to make like a, not like for the channel, but it's like in my head. I'm thinking recently about making like a map tier list. Just so you know, I don't do that shit for content. I mean, I do it for content because they're popular videos, but also, like, genuinely, before I had a YouTube channel, before anything, I would always just, like, make tier lists with my friends, and I would also make tier lists with myself. I just like doing it. I'm thinking about stuff like that. But yeah, I'm trying to make, like, a nap tier list in my head, dude. Like, what time does a nap hit hardest? So, like, obviously, you have, like, you just have, like, this midday, like, mid-afternoon nap where you just don't have anything to do, right? Like, it's okay. Sometimes I hit up, like, a lunch break nap. If I'm not hungry or something while I'm working.
I don't quite understand the magic.
I feel dumb when I get the answer. What do you do about Cactus teleporting away from the corner? So there's a couple of things, right? So her teleport that crosses you up is gonna put her right next to you, and she's gonna be minus unless the first part hits you, right? So there's a hitbox on the beginning of that teleport, in which case she's plus on block and you have to hold that shit. But if she doesn't, then she just minus and you mash on her. Otherwise, all the other teleports teleport her back into the corner. The other teleports take her either in place or backwards, right? So, but yeah, the 2-2H, it's kind of like Beelzebub. She's minus, right? She has a bunch of recovery when she recovers from the teleport. So if they keep doing it, just like do nothing, and then when they teleport, just like hit your biggest button, and you're going to send Kag to help. It's more of like they do it as a call out if you commit to something that's not going to reach them before they're out of the corner. Oh, speaking of call, what the fuck? He caught them trying to brave counter. 2-2M can also get her out of the corner if you're not spaced right. I guess even still though, any of the teleports where she ends up right on you, you can always mash on her if you react. Oh, nice. Imagine losing. Oh, that's losing the rounds where you got the M's or wrong getting started. Hey, don't feel dumb about it. Kag's a tricky character, right? There's a lot of stuff that is fake, but you have to know why it's fake. A lot of damage. Nini, by the way. But yeah, very similar idea with Beelzebub too. You'll oftentimes see Beelzebubs trying to teleport out of the corner, hit even more easy because he has no like real way to fake it out as far as I'm aware. You just react to that thing and kill him. Oh, he gets 2H. Doesn't get too much damage off it. Tries to go for the setup though. Flubs it. A little too excited for the throw. Brave counter attack by Bob, not going to pan out too well. Remember a Kag teleporting on me, not being able to punish with close help. That's just me either having grandpa reaction time or understanding the interaction. Yeah, if the first part, the heavy teleport has a hitbox on it. So if you block the first bit, then yeah, you're out of luck. She's going to be plus, and you have to hold that. 2-2L teleports to set distance back, 2-2M teleports to set distance forward, 2-2H is somewhat tracking if I'm not mistaken. 2-2H I think is mostly going to try and cross you up, right? But yes, yeah, I think I was wrong in how I said. I think I mentioned earlier it's either stays in place or goes back. That is incorrect. You're right about that. Yeah, 2-2H will try to cross you up within reason. 2-2M takes her forward, 2-2L takes her back, yeah. But again, all of them are the same in that they all have a bunch of recovery at the end. 2-2L is the one they use to try and bait you out if you always just like mash or 2H if they do it airborne, but the reality remains that if Kag just empty teleports in on you, it's your turn / a full punish depending. on how fast you are. 2-2L, 2-2M also have different animations. You can react to that. Yeah. I forget. It's like the little timid girl pose takes her back, I think. And like the more bombastic one takes her forward. We see it here from cursor. Oh, big ass UDP from Mr. Freed. Gustavo Frink. Yeah, and I see his minus after that. Bob trying to keep his turn going even after the Drunken. Not gonna work out too well for him. 2-2M is hippie stance, correct. Hippie stance. 2-2H, I believe, also has a separate third animation. So you can tell. That one's plus. He got some English on that. He is nearly on shit. Not quite, though. Now he is. Oh, but yeah, Fireball gives him a wall bounce. I always forget about that. Yeah, very nice. Gets the wall bounce there and converts it on the 6XL. Okay, round star 6XH. The able players really are in everyone's brain today. This is set point for Bob right here. Already ending up in the corner. It's not a great place for Corsu to be. Might end up being a hippie stance. A beverage even? I've done so much research into this matchup because I dislike it. Yeah, I mean, it's good. Yeah, see like the little arms out right there that she did and said hippie stance. That's the 2-2M. Ow. Over Drunken doesn't clear the traps. That seems weird. Interesting. Ooh, nice block on the overhead. Oh, punished though. I believe that should have been punishable. Regardless, still a good block. He would have eaten a lot of damage if he were blocked there. Get the trap above you, that overhead goes into a full combo. Okay, turn it down a little. I'm trying to nap. Volume knobs? Meow, volume knobs. Simply turn the stream down. Is there a downside to just air blocking Mehen every single chance you get? It is a safe way to clear the air Mehens, but also if Kag is close enough, you can just, like, if you're air blocking it, you're stuck in the air for a bit, you can, like, walk up to 2H your ass or something, right? So if Kag is, like, nowhere nearby, then maybe, right? The spikes, I believe, also can screw you over a little bit. But jumping up and air blocking them is not, it's not a bad way to go, anyway. It's not like just guaranteed safe, but it's usually not a bad way to try to clear those traps. Because the alternative is like 2Hing or something, like whiffing a 2H in neutral, which is much more risky. Right. But yes, good stuff by Mr. Bob right there. Bet 10K. Oh no, Osha. I thought it was him betting on himself, but no. Bob, the heavy favorite right there, and does in fact take it down. Pierce can air unblockable you, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I can't remember. I didn't want to say that. I couldn't remember if it was true or not. But yeah, I think I have seen, maybe it's only some versions of it. I can't remember if I've air blocked that spike ever. Maybe not. Yeah, that shit might be air unblockable. I think you and H can? You might be right. But yeah, in general, the air blocking isn't the horrible way to go, but there definitely are ways, if you're being too predictable with it, there are ways the CAG can blow you up for it, certainly. You fireball wall bounce? Crazy? I know, right? Good character, the Siegfried guy. Strong boy. Sleepy boy. Does not know anything. Does not even know ABCs. Roxas and Ocean are up next. Let me at this Roxas individual. Password Brawl. CAG definitely catch onto it if you do it all the time, yeah. But you can also like take opportunities, like if the CAG commits to something, like if the CAG like throws out a 5U or something, right? The CAG is stuck doing a projectile, then it's a very safe time to jump up and clear a trap. Because in that case, the CAG is already committed to doing something else. They can't, even if they wanted to, if they knew you were going to do it, they can't, like, spike you or run up and hit you or something. Playing neutral against CAG, a lot of the time, ends up being, like, trap management. Honestly, playing against CAG in general, a lot of the time, ends up being trap management. Because the difference in her strength and her reward and everything, with traps up versus without, is very significant. She starts doing some fucking insane shit if she gets hits with traps on screen.
Don't worry.
This is Ocean and Roxas for losers top 8. We'll start the gambit in a second here.
Engage.
Alright, hello, welcome back. Roxas and Ocean Lord. 2B versus Fairy. For our other half of losers top 8, we sort of abandoned this for a sec, so we're still waiting on Ocean versus Felipe. It turns out that Ocean did in fact win that. This very well could have been a 2B mirror, which would have been, I'm sure, everyone's favorite match to watch. I don't really mind 2B as much as everyone else does. Listen, I understand that from the perspective of viewership, probably a good thing. Honestly, would you rather watch Fairy 2B or 2B? Anyway, that being said, I think this is probably another like matchup that I would consider pretty hard for Fairy on paper, right? Traps give her shit tons of damage. I would consider this matchup pretty hard for Fairy in general. Again, 2B kind of like Lucilius. 2B is a very good anti-zoner character. It's just kind of hard to I mean, her 5U is a reaction check. Like literally, it takes her like 27 frames or something to clear the entire screen with her dash. So like just her going from like being on the other side of the screen to being right in your face is a genuine reaction check with how fast she is. She also has a double jump. She's got a lot of good ranged options. Like it's very difficult to zone this lady out, right? And then like sort of 2B's only real weakness in that I mean, she can run out of pressure. That's a big thing. Her skill gauge can run out of it. Like her only real weakness being like she doesn't hit that hard. So like risk reward can be a little bit scaled out of her favor sometimes. It's kind of like, you know, at least against a character like Fairy, it's if anything, 2B hits maybe harder than Fairy does in the mid screen anyway. Right in the corner, Fairy probably hits it a little bit harder. So in general, like a lot of 2B's strengths play very well into this matchup, and her weaknesses are kind of mitigated. They sort of align with Fairy's weaknesses as well. But I mean, I thought Lucilius, I probably think Lucilius is harder for Fairy than 2B is, and Ocean did a very good job in that matchup. So let's see if they can make magic happen again here against Roxas. What's going on, Wanubi? Discord's a fun place to be. Just, you know, be nice. I have no, at this point we have more than enough fellas in Discord. I have no qualms about just shooting someone in the head if, you know, they are being toxic. This Uno theme is so good. How's I feel like Uno's so cool. Like, how is he so unpopular? Like, I know he looks like a Pringles man. I get it. Like, if you know, like, love the YouTube vids, can I join the tournament through Discord? Yeah. If you want to be a part of the brackets, you do. I post the sign-up links in the Discord every week. So once you're in there, look out for the announcements tab. I also have a tournament pings role you can add to yourself, and you can get notified when I post links or anything about the tournaments. But yeah, so Uno, like, I understand it's like his visual design, I think, but like if you know any amount of the lore about the Eternals, or like even just like if you listen to this goddamn theme or just hear him say anything, I think he's so cool. I think it's such a shame. It's such a shame that like no one. His theme is so epic. It's actually crazy. People don't know because he's a horrible unit in the gacha. His lore is kind of cool. He's bad with. Okay, that makes a lot of sense actually. If he's just like ass in the gacha, that kind of tracks. I'm like, oh yeah, I saw. I was like, I couldn't get the words out in time. But, you know, the Hell Rat coming out there on chip. You have to. I mean, it's tough. That angle especially, you probably have to dash forward there or roll or something to avoid him. Obviously, that has very, you know, obvious counterplay from Ocean as well. But you know, chip's a bad place to be. That's why you want to avoid it usually. Open bracket is also tomorrow. So true. His theme's probably my favorite in the game. It's very much there. The poll just happened and was the least popular Eternal even in the gacha. I mean, if he sucks in the gacha, that kind of makes sense. Hogan's saying he's ass in the gacha. If Saiyans have no limits, then put it in perspective, he's as good as current Deathless Nier. He's that level of bad. Oh, okay, I see. Can you explain this in League of Legends terms? Isn't Uno the Japanese name though? Yeah, it's Uno Honre. It's the same guy. It's the localization. Ow. We Saiyans have no limits? Yeah, that's explaining it in Dokkan terms. Is that Uno has no limits. Can you explain this in Smash Bros. Ultimate terms? Oh god. Whipping the DP right there. You're probably alive still. Yeah, you're still alive. 2B don't quite got it. She runs out of dick in the mid-screen pretty fast, even on no breakpoints. But it's not a great place to be. Oh, the Hell Rats! Interrupting! That side switch buff was so ridiculously good for Fairy, yeah. Again, in hindsight, Fairy definitely is buffed coming out of the super patch. He's Ganondorf in Smash terms. He's like pre-rework Udyr. Ah, okay, yeah, makes sense. Gotcha. Oh, actually had time to spot dodge on the Witch Time there. Good stuff by Ocean. Pretty solid choice. Could you explain this in the Bazaar terms? Oh god, air spot dodge 5H, idiot. What about guard button checks? Oh, and All the checks. The uncheck coming in as well. Nice, easy kill right there. Not a lot of Raging Strike today, right? It's like, I mean, the one Raging Strike that hit someone earlier was like unintentional. Explained in Tetris terms, he's like when you get one of those square blocks when you've been building up like a little chimney to put an L block in, or like a straight piece, and you get one of the squares and you have to block up your chimney because the only place you can put anything. That's what it feels like to play Uno, is my understanding. That's what I've been getting. That's what I've been getting fed anyway. Hellrat, yeah. Good stuff. You see, one thing you'll notice a lot of good fairies doing, and Ocean definitely playing smart there too. It's like when they throw out the GG like that, they back up to hold space, right? You notice how Rox was trying to back up to get away from the Hellrat, but because Ocean was backing up into the other side, the camera's not going to scroll, right? This is something that is a little bit subtle. They notice fairies doing all the time. Because the best thing, like, the #1 lose condition with fairy, or against fairy, is to be forced to interact with the Hellrats in any way, shape, or form. So if people know this, if you fight fairy often enough, you discover that GG is a demon sent from hell to kill you and everyone you love. So what you end up doing is just do everything in your power to get away from the Hellrats when he's launched, right? So with that in mind, you know, you saw Roxas trying to back up right there, but again, Ocean holding, like, not letting him scroll the camera, right? Walking back to themselves, holding the space in the camera, so that GG going full screen means he's going to be a guaranteed block right there. What's going on, Suki? Doesn't help the Eternals are units you gotta grind hard, so all that grind is to get Uno, you can really see people just don't vibe with them. That's fair. Everyone I love, even Zangief, you know? Even Zang, honestly, GG would be an absolute nightmare for him. Suki no way, hello. Duncan will destroy that rat? Like maybe? I think. Hey Toraku, thank you for the raids. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, fellas. We're in our intermediate brackets. We're in top 8 right now, so you guys joined at a fun time. But like, also we're discussing would Potemkin be able to beat GG? I mean, I guess he could flick GG back, right? He would turn GG into a fine Hellrat sauce with flick. They would get turned into a cloud of explosions. So that's fair. That's fair. But like, unironically, like you Hellrat, that shit's gonna like beat Hammerfall and Slidehead, man. I don't know. Oh, nice. Just welcome Raiders. With current popularity to just flick it, yeah. Flick would turn GG into a Hellrat sauce. That's fair. I forgot about that. But like a lot of his armor moves and stuff like that actually would get blown up by GG, which is very sad to think about. Even like the highest power level grappler in all the games I play, even he can't deal with the Hellrat. GG eats grapplers for breakfast? A little bit, man. A little bit. Yeah, Torko, how's it going? How was your stream? Get side swap nerd. Sold on the shelf as flicked Hellrat sauce. Yeah, exactly. Shit's like 500 Scoville. Would Tager be able to kill a GG? I actually don't know what Tager's anti-projectile moves are. Isn't the answer that he doesn't have any? He just tries to pull you into him? Isn't Tager pure ass? He's too ass to be allowed to live. That was my understanding. Who would win the entirety of the Grappler archetype or one small Hellrat? I got bad news for Grappler Nation. He has a projectile himself? Oh yeah, right. Yeah. But like, it wouldn't clash. GG would go under his little, like his big ball, right? But I guess he would bounce. He bounced very towards him. His M grab has involved. Ooh, okay. Taker might go. Not too ass to be allowed to live. Confirmed. Okay, good attack right there. This is in fact bad though. Oh, yeah, letting 2B just kind of build back all her skill gauge like this is not ideal. Ah, nice. Good patience by Ocean. A little bit scary to just let Roxas build all that back up, but found a good moment there, found the timing to mash on the 2M. Well done. Why does this SSBA deal negative damage? I believe it does normalized damage. It's just usually, like, you know, when people think, in my experience, people think that a super does a lot of damage or a little bit of damage, they're usually thinking about the amount of damage that preceded it in a combo, right? I hope the room isn't full. I do not know, actually. Last I checked, we had like 3 spots, but maybe not anymore. Early 7 of 9, there you go. 2 spots. Good job, idiot. Oh, the Hellrat, yeah. Some guaranteed chip damage right there, no avoiding it. Oh, good roll back there. Backdash, trying to get away from the Hell Rat, but JM has other words for you.
I'm only going to say.
Unless you are Sieg, in which case you die from raw SSBA. Yeah, it's very funny to see that, like, I don't think people realize that, like, super damage is basically standardized in this game, by and large, right? Like, almost all SSBAs do either 4,000 or 4,500 damage. There's, like, 3 exceptions in the entire game, right? And almost all SSBAs do either 6,000 or 6,240 damage. And again, there's, like, 2 exceptions in the entire game, or something, right? So, like, when people talk about, like, this super does a lot of damage or not a lot of damage, it's like, I think you're just talking about the character. Because super damage is, by and large, standardized in Granblue. Oh, it's 50-50, goddamn. That was Ocean who won, yeah, with the jam. Someone save me, please. There are 2 classes of SBA, guaranteed animation and non-guaranteed. Well, I guess, yeah, in that case as well, you can think of it that way. Yeah. How many guaranteed animation ones are there? Versuja's is 1. Ladiva's is 1. It feels like Eustace's is 1 as well, right? I feel like Eustace is 1 as well, right? Fairy, Versuja, Ladiva, Eustace? Ah, okay. Fairy. On her SSBA? Fairy's SSBA isn't guaranteed, is it? We're talking about, like, her SBA because Fairy will always eat a crystal? Oh, you're talking about for the Dawson ball, right? SBA. Oh, gotcha. I hate Eustace SBA so much. Yeah, fair enough. Lucy technically for SBA? I guess, yeah, because it's not an animation. That's fair. Yeah, Paradise Lost, if it hits, will always take. Yeah, it's not an animation, really. Or not Paradise, Axion, I mean. Paradise Lost, yeah, I guess Paradise Lost too, right? Paradise Lost can only miss or get animation. Since it does no damage before the animation. By that logic, both of Ladiva's command grabs work the same way. That was a 2-1 for Ocean right there. I'm sorry, lads, I got. It happens. Alright, so let's do both of these as well then. Let's do Table and Hogan up next. Hogan's in here, Table's not. So let me go get him. Table, password, Brawl. In that case, Vera also counts, right? No, Vera's, I believe... Oh, you mean like install? Sure, yeah, I mean... Use a different class in terms of command grabs with no follow-up strike. Yeah, but her strike SBA is also guaranteed animation. It either misses or it takes a crystal and goes to full anim. No matter how far away you hit Ladiva's like anti-projectile super from, she'll still get the animation. Like the animation range is the range of the super. So it still counts. In both ways. Because she's the GOAT, so she fits both criteria. Very good decision on Dev's part. Honestly, making Ladiva even better. Why not? Hogan, Lekro, and Table. This is loser's quarters at this point. Why are all the fairies pogging? It's called Fairy Woe. Good sir. SBA is too good to have a non-animation version. The non-animation version would be really mean. Like, it would just be like her like punching you and you go flying or something. You know? It would be like very brutal looking if it because that would be the only real explanation. She just punch you and you would go flying. This is Hogan and Table. Joke's on you, Vern's immortal. Yeah, they are very well. It's true. It's true. Okay, I have to be there. Alright, we are here for losers quarters now. We got Hogan and Table. Belial Jita. Good guy, bad guy story. And the good guys already win now. Didn't quite get the full conversion off the record there. It's really mean regardless if you've seen Zoe's face, she's so confused, you know? Why the fuck would anything nice ever happen? As the Zoe mains always post every time there's a patch. It does do damage if you kill in the first hit and before animation won't play. Wait, Paradise Lost? Does damage? I always thought it was kind of like blew you up. That's true, Suki and Ash are not allowed in the bracket, but they are allowed to sit in the room and Fairy Woe. These are the rules. Okay, sure. Oh, little late on the 6XL range. I mean, it can be a decent hard call out, especially after they nerfed. I mean, this is like ancient history at this point. But they added 5 frames of recovery to 6XL at some point, a couple months of the game's lifespan. Important to note, though, that does mean that there are 25 frames of recovery on 6XL. Your spot dodge is still a 29-frame animation, right? So you have to be at least 4 frames preemptive to be even there. If you're even a little bit late, like your spot dodge is still longer than the recovery on 6XL, right? Of course, that doesn't like it also includes, you know, the 9 frames of startup and like the 2 active frames or whatever. So overall, it is shorter, but like. Our players only allowed up to S++ rank, that's correct. And then we have an open bracket tomorrow where everyone is allowed. Open bracket is everyone as long as you are North America, South America, or Europe. Okay, fireball into fireball. The U skill being used when the move's on cooldown right there, right? If you can do that, you can use U skills when the move's on cooldown, but it will be half damage. So something to note. With all the 5 noise Paradise Lost makes, it's gonna kill. I wonder if Sandal also had Paradise Lost to give him Einsolf I mean, Por qué no los dos? Maybe it's like a SBA situation, you know? Maybe he also makes you shit your pants on Paradise Lost, though. If it kills, but he also has the other one that I can't say. The skies will never forget, so I've been told. Vegeta does have shooters. Ever since it changed the rank loss, S++ has become S+. I don't know that it's quite true, but I think the gap from it is certainly closer to old S+ than S++ is. I think it definitely does, like, S++ players definitely do feel like they're playing better to me on average than S+ players did last patch, but it is, again, the gap has closed a lot. That's why I opened it up and I allowed S++ in here. Anyone know the Granblue lore because the Sandalphon Belial storyline seems to go hard? I mean, that's a whole ass. You're talking about what makes the sky blue, I guess? Someone will be glad to explain that too, I'm sure, but I don't think it's a quick story. So you got signed out. You got signed out from life. The fucking Bible, yeah. Quick, give him mods, show him 10 years of Granblue lore. Mods, show him his hairline in 30 years. Show him what his parents look like when they're 80. Gotta get grabs here. I got too many Bibles to read these days. What are we, some kind of multiverse of madness? One Piece, Homestuck, and now Granblue. These are some very, some long-standing franchises, I'll tell you what. They seem to have cool lore in this game, not enough to get me on the gacha. I will say, if you're like interested in the world, but you don't want to play a gacha game, Relink is pretty cool. It's a side story, but like, that was kind of like what got me into it. I thought the game was cool, I thought the characters were cool, and I wanted to learn a little bit more about the world. Relink is a nice little jumping off point for that. Can Belial give me a body-on-body parade uwu face? Probably.
Believe in victory.
I mean, he can.
Battle 1.
I think S++ is the new S, TBH. I used to be hard stuck in S and made S++ immediately after the changes. I'm not quite so sure I believe that, honestly. I'll tell you, someone who's played a decent amount of ranks in both of the like all of those ranks after and before the changes. I don't think you're right. I will tell you that you probably are. You probably just felt a lot less tilted playing ranked. They were able to make more progress as a result. Brave counter, the brave counter. Oh, let's see. Again, people do this thing. I understand if you spot dodge whilst DP, it gets more minus, but in that case, I mean, why even bother, right? Just the regular old minus 11 or 12 or whatever from the UDP is gonna be more than enough for you to get the punish there and kill his ass. So happened to me. That's fair. That's fair. He said I'm coming. I don't bother spot dodging us on chip yet. I mean, for most characters, minus 12 is still enough to get like a really big punish. It's gonna be a little bit. It's gonna be a little bit more tight than you'd want it to be for a reversal leader block. One Eye Jacker. What's going on, man? I'm doing well. Well, I faced pretty much the same I faced in S back in the day. Really interesting. Well, I mean, okay. The problem with that though is like, couldn't those people have just gotten better since then, and therefore now they're like in a higher rank? But like as time goes on, like definitely, you know, like S++ players today are a lot better than they were when I was getting Lydia to Master, man. It always freaks me out, the kind of shit that I used to be able to get away with that I just can't anymore. Also table, good projectile invuln super on that fireball to take that set down. Like when I was getting Gladiva to Master when the game like first came out, people like in S++ were still dying to like 8 6XLs in a row, you know? Like they're like it was obviously as time goes on, people get better at the video game, but that combined with the ranks being a little bit easier, it kind of like balances out a little, I think. S++ might get more populated. S++ might get more populated a bit easier since it's still difficult to get out of S+. Yeah, you still have to beat promos at least, but it is definitely easier to climb to S++ than it used to be because of the fact that you can at least get the promos with basically a negative win rate, right? Yeah, that is gonna be Hogan out, unfortunately, but hey, I'm 5th place. There's some good stuff, The fact that a gacha game made a fighting game out of it is so sick, not gonna lie, right? And it's a good fighting game, man. Like, they made a good fighting game. They put a lot of, like, care and love into it. It's very cool. Alright, let's get Kurisu and Ocean in here. 5th is super good. Yeah, well, it's tough. The intermediate, especially now that S++ is a lot in here, intermediate bracket can be kind of spooky sometimes. Can't really figure out how to deal with Jita. Yeah, I mean, it's just fundies, right? The character has no, like, glaring weakness to exploit. You just have to sort of, and again, playing Belial is kind of a similar idea. You just have to sort of try and outplay them. There is no, like, Lego piece where, like, your exact strength fits into her exact weakness or something. He's got a... I won't say, I'm not going to say you got a gap, but, like, it is just a matter of playing out the fundamentals at that point. The trick to beating Jita is to hit her hippo less. Very helpful, as always. Pursuit and Ocean. Password Brawl. God, they stuck it after Vanilla with the bad netcode launch right after COVID. After that Jam guy killed the game. I did not really keep track of Granblue versus at all. I still have no idea where that apparent reputation that Jam killed Granblue came from. I don't understand. It's always very funny to me to think of, though. People who've been playing the gacha for years. That mage-ass guy? Yeah. And Yummy Stew. Played the gacha for years, must have been so excited for this game. It must have been awesome. Yeah, I mean, it is definitely a shame that Versus just fucking died, right? Because it released with, like, you know, delay-based netcode, and then COVID came out like a month later or something. COVID came. I think I'm talking about COVID like it's a you know, someone like dropped an album. You know, COVID came out like a month after. Dog, I just got signed out, banned. I'm afraid. Gonna have to shoot Ocean in the face, holding up my bracket. How dare they? That Brian F guy, yep, that Saint Vicious motherfucker took the game out back and shot it. Can't believe he would do such a thing. It's really cool that Rising exists, yeah. And it's cool that it's also really fucking fun and good, too. I hope it succeeds even more and more. With Season 2 coming out and stuff. I need a Fire Emblem fighting game that plays similar to Soul Calibur. Ooh, yeah, like a 3D Fire Emblem game. That iPhone did a real number on it. Yep. Goddamn Tasty Steve looking ass. I love white FGC member. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of crazy, right? People just, you know, people just be like, you know, all these white people look the same. But whatever. It is what it is. It's funny, at the very least. WWE have a Fire Emblem game. We have a Fire Emblem fighting game at Smash Bros. Ah, so true. So true. There are like 13 Fire Emblem characters in that game out of the roster of like a 90 or whatever. It is like 20%. Think of it as like a Fire Emblem game with a lot of guest characters. When I first got into Rising, I thought none of the characters really spoke to me, but after actually figuring out the characters, they're significantly more lovable than... Yeah, I mean, the thing about Granblue is there's so much personality in every, like, all the round starts, the voice lines, like special voice lines for different characters, the supers, the animations, just the poses, the way the characters are animated. It's all very... It's done with so much... it's done with so much love, right? Isn't iPhone the only bigger fighting game YouTuber that even still plays Rising? Yeah, probably. I mean... I feel like when a DLC comes out, right? I thought you'll get like a Jam video about it or something, but it's on the nature end of things, certainly. When Lucy shit talks to every character it spoke to me, yeah, exactly. Oh, there you go. Ocean is here. Perfect. Used to saucy as hell. I don't blame you. He won't shut the fuck up. This is a big problem for me personally. For a guy whose theme is called Peace and Quiet. For a song called Piano Man. The motherfucker with the peace and quiet won't shut the fuck up. Who will win? Kurisu or Ocean? There you go. 2 minutes. Slow kill. It's not a dud. You should dodge. Sitting duck. Granblue is the biggest Street Fighter at second, but has a comfortable population for a more niche fighting game. I think it's done well for itself. Yeah.
You're right. I guess she's not easy to read.
You're wide open.
But what do you expect?
You're
Your
soft.
body and soul are unlinked.
Strongest in the universe. Let's go. Hold on, this character is fire. His voice lines are this fire.
Some folks are too smart.
kick your
for their own
ass.
Good.
Believe in victory.
All right.
Battle.
Cagliostro and Fairy. Losers, quarters, part dos right here. Kurisu versus Ocean. Cagliostro versus Fairy. Let's see how this goes. Sure. Honestly, like paying the tax, like if you eat a spike, but you clear one of Kag's traps out as, you know, for in exchange, it's honestly like pretty worth it a lot of the time. I mean, maybe this is a little bit of the Diva brain where I have 18,000 health and Fairy has 15, so you should be a little bit more careful. But in general, again, playing Kag is very much a game of trimming the bushes, right? Just keeping the traps away. Kag is really not that scary. He doesn't have that much. There are actually only 8 Fire Emblem characters in Smash Nerd Emoji. Crazy that you don't count male and female versions as different characters. Actually kind of racist if you think about it. Kag's piece of shit mode is funny. Both of them are the real Cagliostro. As Geralt of Rivia says, they're both the monsters. Ow. Oh, just back through.
Now you've done it.
Will you behave now?
Now you've done
Battle
it.
2. Engage.
Yeah, I feel like rolling at Fairy is one of those things. It's like jumping a guile, you know? Like you might not want to roll at Fairy because she's got like 2M and stuff, but you kind of have to. It's a very strong option. It can help you close the distance, right? And get Fairy to like very quickly get her from a position where she is kind of like chilling to a position where you are threatening your normals, right? Like from like one roll distance actually quite long. Especially with Fairy having a lot slower buttons, like they're a lot less comfortable to use, even from like that sort of mid-range, right? I think the whole cutesy thing doesn't resonate with me. It's funnier the other way. I mean, if you can't handle her at her ooh, you don't deserve her at her asshole. As a Guile player in Street Fighter, I like it when people jump at me. I mean, yeah, that's the thing with Guile, right? It's like you don't want to jump at him, but you have to. If you don't jump at Guile, you know, basically just lose. You get zoned forever. Oh, nice close out. Anti-air right there. Good stuff. Good conversion as well. The Ocean looking strong as hell on this Fairy, man. Up 1-0 in this set. Moving towards loser semis here, potentially.
Believe in victory. Battle 1.
This Ocean guy needs to play some more ranked? Maybe. You'd be surprised, though. It's tough getting the master, man. Toji, Kushibu, coming out. Yeah, again, see the full screen. Oh, good stuff. So a similar thing, right? Full screen, the MGG. They made MGG's arc a lot more. It goes a lot further now, too. That's one of the other changes they gave for Suja Fairy in the Suja patch. So, like, you can't just, like, stand at full screen and throw him when he gets to, right? But very good by Kurisu there. Recognizing they couldn't get out of the way of the Hell Rat going backwards, they just jumped up and TP'd instead. Very good. Why is that Fairy ult so beautiful? Ultra Instinct Fairy? Nice. A ghostly glory. It only took me a new character to come out for me to get to Masters, so Narmaya bottom 1, I'm afraid. Literally unplayable. Oh, so again, while the rolls are good and they can definitely like make Fairy a lot less comfortable doing like her basic loop of just this like button into Gespenst, you do have to worry about that. She can delay it, of course, which will catch your roll. So you want to represent the option, but not, you know, don't spam it necessarily. Oh god, watch it real close, by the way. Goddamn, these fairy conversions are insane, just like the many fairies you fight on S+ ladders. Sounds like the beginning of an ad. Oh, that's why I use Fairy Away. The ultimate up dog, unfortunately, going to be a little too much there. Going to close out the round 2-0 for Ocean again, man. You know, it feels like I forgot who beat Ocean. Feels like they shouldn't. They just have. I haven't seen them lose, but they did lose somehow. Who sent Ocean down here, man? I don't think it was a stream match, right? It was. Oh, real early on. This Travoni person. Oh, interesting. Ocean's been looking very, very strong ever since. securing a spot in losers semis right there against table now. We'll see if someone can stop the fairy eventually. I set up a Gambit, didn't I? Yes, I did. And Ocean wins it. Good stuff. All right, winners finals. Let's do winners finals. Temp and Bob, please come in here, fellas. And this is a first of free. This is to go even further beyond. They got signed out? What's happening? What's happening? Why's everyone getting signed out? What's going on? Are the servers dying again? I do really wish they would fix. There is like a lot of oddities with the servers in this game. It's usually not like game breaking, but I do wish that they would figure out what the fuck is going on with it. It's okay. Season 2 will save us, certainly. Merpku cry. I'll be right back. Actually, hold on. I gotta go deal with something also. Bob at temp. BRB 1 sec. Don't start yet. And hold on. I'll leave you guys with Geef. I'll be gone for like a couple minutes. But, the controller's sick. I get the stream thing? You think so? He has much to say. Hello. Have returned. What's this about Geef? No. What's this? What? Who called Geef a slur? Did someone call Geef a slur? Did Geef call someone a slur? I've signed out. That's a new one. What the fuck? Hold on. I've signed out.
Granblue Fantasy.
Oh wait, no.
Rising.
No, please be quick. My game You're not connected to the network. He called me a slur? No, I'm sorry, Suki. I simply don't believe you. You're my goat, but like I know the son that I raised. He would not do such a thing. What the fuck is this? Which slur? Please do not type which slur he called you in the chat. What is okay, hold on. Let's hold on. It'll be just fine. You gotta believe. You just gotta. Is this a Steam thing? It is a Steam thing. I think Steam's having issues. Yeah, no. Not bad game. Bad distribution platform. Tournament canceled. Cygames sensed one-sided dominance happening. Yeah, they couldn't let a fairy win. They hate to see a fairy not in the mud. So true. I guess I'll just exit Steam and reopen it. But I think this is a Steam thing. It's not a me thing. Like, I don't think me like closing and reopening this is gonna help. Sense the disturbance in the force. They updog Steam. Yep. That is in fact me with the cat girl profile picture. Wait, why? I never get to pick usually. Okay. Well, let me put on my password. Apparently, what the fuck is my password? Do you have any idea how long it's been since I've had to log into Steam? Wear fairy Psy emote? That's a good idea. I'll probably do that. What the fuck is my pass? It's been like a year, over a year, since I've had to log into Steam. I don't know. Is it this? No Way Briggs is an Ekopara enjoyer? I only vaguely know what that is. I just thought the dancing cat girl was cute. It is this! Let's go! It's actually been a year or two, probably, since I've had to log into my Steam. It's been auto-logged in forever, man. Why is... Why is the playback on the YouTube stream telling me that it's playing Kurisu versus Ocean? What in the world? Steam server try not to die challenge hard. Look at this. Look at this. Fellas, you gotta be on stream for a sec. Look, check this out. Oh wait, probably I shouldn't show a lot of this shit. Actually, hold on. How do I just show the stream? I can't. Okay, there you go. I don't. There we. I don't think any difficult information is on the screen this way. Yeah. Check this out. The YouTube stream is showing Kurisu versus Ocean. What the fuck's up with that? How far behind is this goddamn thing? It's like 1-0 still. Okay. YouTube, I don't know what you're doing, but I don't think that's correct. Nekapara has been mentioned, the GOAT VM. Press live. Oh, I'm behind my own shit. Yeah, no, I got you. I'm behind. Somehow I'm behind on my own stream, despite not going anywhere. Steam's dead? Any knowers? The Steam guy kind of dead, like? I can't get in, man. Hi, YouTube, I'm from the future. Holy fuck. They finally figured it out. Anyone else break Task Manager Steam and reopen it? But I already exited it. Okay, fine. You don't get to look at my PIDs. You don't get to look at my process IDs, you fucks. Not that you could do anything with it, but you know. Steam got hit by a level 5 Paradise Lost. So true. Steam is working for me too? Well, fucking rub it in when I'm sorry, I'm kidding. What happened? What happened, man? End task. I said go away. Might be a skill issue because I'm still in. What the fuck? I can't even close he's resisting the task manager, man. Brick might just be washed. It could be. It's resisting my ability to Steam. What the fuck? Steam web helper is not responding? Okay, sure. But it refused? Yeah. Do you mean to stream my screen? Maybe? Hold on. Let's see. This time for sure. The thing that they don't tell you in Harvard Business School is that this time for sure. He's gaining consciousness. Future Morgan man, please tell me what Ashina told Kyon on the bench. What in the... We're here. And we are not offline. Okay. Oh, but my game takes so long to connect to the server. No, it takes like 8 minutes to connect to the... Oh, God, it's so bad. It's not okay. It's so not okay. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit, man. Okay, hold on. It's gonna go right away. Just you wait. Holy shit, it actually did? No. Wait. I was checking some is Steam down site. Seems like this is a sudden spike. Fuck. We're actually okay. They said hi, so true. Unironically, if this is gonna take the normal amount of time, we're gonna be here for 10 minutes. So yeah, for like the next match, Ash, if you want to hop in here, that's fine. Yeah. Like, hold on, I'll just get in the Jeopardy voice chat there, on the thing, and I'll do the thing. I'm gonna call it Upside Ashes. Get in here. Oh wait, no. Oh, it actually wasn't that long. It wasn't that long. It actually. So is it like once a day that it takes that long for?
Something new.
Weird. All right, sorry, Ash. Your services are no longer required, but also you're fired. But also, thank you for the suggestion. I appreciate it. All right. Let's everyone fucking sit down, okay? Everyone sit your ass down, okay? We're here. The room. Does it have a cooldown? Could you explain in League of Legends terms? What was that little beat? That was the Discord stage beat. I'm gonna have some McDonald's after this, I think. Thoughts? Did Steam die? Yeah, it seemed like it died. Kind of, all people said like, I got signed out. Like at first, you know, they came for the polls, but I said nothing, for I was not a poll. Next, they came for the Baltics, but I said nothing, for I was not a Baltic. Finally, they came for the French, and I said, hey, make sure you get all of the French. Right? Like make sure you don't leave any of them. And they never came for me. And there is no moral to this story. So, fortunately, I was never a LoL player. Guys, I played my first game of League of Legends in like 7 years. I played like it was a week ago. The game's actually not that bad. I think I realized that most of the problems I had with the game were the people I played it with and not the actual game itself. The game's actually pretty fun. And honestly, like playing more fighting games and stuff, like my mental is much better too. So I never really did have a problem with tilting back when I played League. It was just always like my friends would get mad at each other. I wouldn't have fun. We might be doing that for we might be doing that on Saturday, honestly. That might be the sub-only stream. I don't know. We'll see. I might just be playing League. Maybe we could even queue up with some people. Though I am really ass And temp.
Siegfried
2
versus
minutes.
Gran.
Wasn't it a LoL fighting game? Whatever happened to it? It's been in development for a long time. I think it's supposed to come out next week. AO League 5 stack. Marvel Rivals, come on. I have no interest. It looks goofy, but I don't know. It hasn't hooked me. Reset the score. Winners, finals. This is a first to 3, fellas.
Hang in there,
Keep
bud.
that in mind.
Remember to take
Hang
breaks.
in there, butts.
Let's take things to the next level.
Feeling confident?
Jeff's cute though.
Good. Shatter your limits. And forge new possibilities.
Don't talk about. Do you flare playing well helps you develop mental fortitude? I think I'm pretty good on that front. The game just looks fun, honestly.
Engage.
All right, winners finals. Bob versus
Very good on
Temp right here.
person is incredibly
And a
smart,
LaQuai
attractive.
with the Prime 3 months. Twitch Prime user. Any primers? Chilling aside, I mean it's true. You know, if you have Prime, you haven't used your Prime or something, you could get a free subscription if you like watching the tournaments and you don't like the ads. You don't have to, don't even have to spend any of your own money. Just give me Jeff Bezos' money. He has more than enough. You know how it'll be. If you don't, that's fine. And if you have it, you want to spend it somewhere else, it's also fine. Honestly, just gotta make sure you use it, to be real with you. That is actually pretty nice if you are a regular user of Twitch, certainly. Holy, Temp versus Bob matchup. Guy might be very smart and attractive. This guy might be smart and attractive. Ooh, nice 5U there for the knockup. Into the super right to get the 10% extra. If you don't know, obviously you get the 10% bonus damage if you do the technical input for the super, only if you don't cancel it out of something. It's like a link, right? It's hitting raw. I get to refresh my Prime on Christmas Eve, so I'll be live, I think. Yeah, it'll be Tuesday. I mean, at least one of those things, yes. At least one of those things implies you could be both. Ow. Ow. Ooh, nice. Hit the 2L, tried to go for a little bit of a reset there, some fake shit. Gets Siegfried 2M to the face for his trouble. A unfortunately common experience. Say, okay, sure. I mean, why not? Yeah. Chances are, even if your DP gets baited there, you're probably not going to get hit too hard. You get punished too hard, rather. That's a pretty close boot. I like the idea from Bob to do the throw there, even though it did end up whipping. In the sense that, like, I thought, honestly, I thought it would leave him in throw range too. I'm not sure if Temp would move back with his plus range or what. You know, if Gran's like +1 or something there, like if he barely got the spacing and he tries to mash, you could potentially throw him out of it. It seems like, yeah, it does not leave him in throw distance, or Temp walks back a teeny bit. What if both those thoughts? I'd be OP needs to be nerfed somehow. You could be smart and attractive and still nerfed in other ways. You could be smart, attractive, and insufferable. People like that certainly exist. You could be smart, attractive, and French. It's a tough one. That's a rough draw, certainly. Oh, God. So that's helping himself into the corner. Is never where you want to be, and now suddenly this DP could be a lot riskier. Even that full corner combo. Oh, boy, this feels bad. That side swap was not intentional, certainly. That might cost the round. You could be smart, but attractiveness is an install super. Ooh. That's, you know what? Yeah, it's like giving like life advice in fighting game terms. You know, it's like don't worry about your attractiveness. It's an install super. You just have to build a meter for it. You know, you can always the install super is a fresh cut. Yeah, exactly. A fresh cut. You know, like eating well, working out. Honestly, like a huge part of it, which I'm only recently trying to start experimenting with, because I always was like the teacher and sweatpants kid. Is honestly it's like dressing, right? If you dress better, helps your attractiveness greatly, despite even if like nothing else about you changes. Basically. Calling my barber as a fighting game assist, yeah. Calling Pierre. Barber install. Dressing better does a lot, yeah, for sure. Even if nothing else about you changes. It's just, you know, it's the package. You're putting the cover on the book, man. And despite the warnings of Robert Frost, everyone keeps fucking judging the book by it. So. How do I unlock the wife install? Wife's not an install. You have to pass promos. It is like the. I know the the messaging is a little bit confusing sometimes. It's not an install. You can't just get away by building meter. You actually have to like win a bunch of games on ranked, and then like eventually you get the chance to get promos. And you can make a couple mistakes and be fine. Actually, it's kind of like expected. There's nothing wrong with it. But if you make too many mistakes, right, then you drop out of promos and you have to wait till you can find another promo opportunity. But honestly, like it's one of those things where like I wouldn't really worry about like getting to promos or like ranking up or anything, right? I would say just like as long as you like classic fighting game stuff, right? As long as you continue focusing on just like learning and improving and becoming like better at the game, then like probably like the wins will come and the rank ups will come without you even really searching for them directly. Kind of crazy how well this analogy holds up. Oh god. Double clash right there. Could have gone into, I mean, probably surprised that they mashed again there. Probably the answer at that point, I think they were in throw range, was to either throw or DP, right? You don't always gotta win promos, just keep playing the game. Yeah, exactly, right? The only thing that can stop you from getting those promos is that if you just give up, right? As long as you keep going, there's always another chance, there's always another opportunity. And again, good things come to those who improve themselves. Going on dates is basically ranked Q. Yeah, I mean, there's casuals, right? You can also, like, you can certainly, like, before you even try to like, hop into ranked, you can certainly just, like, you can certainly just, like, warm up in casuals, right? Which is fine, but there's expectations and things like that that are placed on that rank queue that just, like, aren't the same for casual. Like, it can help you at least get your feet wet. Life is a fighting game hosted by Brick. Someone stop this temp champion, the Tims are too strong. Oh yeah, right. Remember when I promised I would actually talk about the game a little bit more? Also, Bob won that second game, right? Are we 1-0 right now, or 2-0, or sorry, are we 2-0 or 1-1? I feel like I missed a score update there. I was very impressed by how well this fighting game analogy works. 2-0? Oh shit. Okay, I see. No tempted? Okay, gotcha. Thank you. Oh god, okay. We're zooming back into the game right here. That's my bad. Okay, nice. Siegfried 2U. One of the only 2Us that can compete with Grand 2U for just how silly it is. Black Fang, so true. Going go there, Fagan. Looking at. Finds it there. Auto combo over Drunken. Good shit. 1-2. Bob clawing his way back. I thought I got signed out again. I was gonna be so sad. Isn't Sieg's 2U kind of the same as Zeta's? Yeah, they're both good. But I think Sieg's is a little bit bigger. But yeah, I believe they both also start up in 7 frames, right? They're bigger than Grand's, but they're not as good of a low profile. Reset into the Raging Strike. Bob beats it there. Yeah, 7 framers? Yeah. Oh, okay, I mean, Brawl is a bit of a spooky option against Siegfried Orkan, I will say. Temp probably, I mean, Grand especially can just 2U, right? Again, if you have any kind of 7-frame, like big 7-frame, like crouching button, you can just OS Orkan, right? You can 2U, and that'll beat, in Grand's case, 2U, right? And that'll beat him doing the command grab, it'll beat Uva, it'll beat the big, like, upward slash, it'll beat him doing nothing, it'll only lose to him parrying. So while that roll was pretty good, it is still potentially very risky. It does lose pretty hard to some options. Namely, I mean, if you're a little bit late, the command grab will beat you, but also the overhead slash will often recover in time to punish you if you just roll through him like that, which is also the safest answer, or the safest option out of Siegfried Orkan. So they're pretty prone to doing it. They both have the downside of being extremely scary on whiff, though. That's fair. But they are cancelable on hits, so like, even if they get blocked from cancel. I didn't think that was gonna kill him. God damn. I was like 17,000 health character. I was like, oh, woo, god damn. Yeah, so much of the damage of that super is in that final thrust, and I always underestimate that thing. Holy shit. I was about to go into like, okay, all right, we're here. We'll unlock the final interaction, you know, like kind of turn it up a bit. He just died fucking immediately. God, I guess the 1 brave point, right? He was on 1 brave point is probably why I got the shit beat out of me right there. The fairies are woeing, including Temp and Bob. That was a good set. I promise it was a good set. I was watching it, even though I was talking about the ranked queue there for a second. But it's fine. Bob still in this, of course, goes down to losers finals to fight on from there. But Temp gonna put himself in winner's side grands. Could he be the first back-to-back intermediate winner in a little bit? Right? I don't think we've had someone win 2 weeks of intermediates in a row in quite a while. It hasn't happened very often. We never had like a Fuselet who just won like 20 of these in a row. in the intermediate bracket, which is probably a good thing. So if that was the case, I probably would assume they were smurfing and banned them, even if they did say like, even if it did say like S+ on their shit or something. All right. With that in mind, so that is Mr. Temp. Grand's damage is insane. It's true. You do be hitting kind of hard with it. So many fairies, and they're all woeing. His blade remains unchallenged. Anyone else up challenging the blade right now, or just me? And so it's Ocean and Table. Let's see here. Gamba. Oh, choose outcome. All right, Ocean.
Versus
Who will win? Ocean or Tableau? 2 minutes. Go, go, go. Overlay.
Ain't that fairy and her cute
Tournaments where you
little
graduate by
house?
winning are cool too. Yeah, I mean, winning once, I don't think so, but like,
No fairies' pets are as
it's
fierce
never
as
happened.
ours.
But if someone won like 3 weeks in a row or something, I'd probably have to pull them aside. It's the meme, like, you know, the dude, the giant chin, like putting his hand on your shoulder. You know, I'm like, brother,
Isn't an easy opponent.
I don't think you can be here anymore.
We won't lose.
By and large, we haven't had anyone who's been like dominating the intermediate though, so that's fine.
believe in victory. Battle 1.
Losers.
Engage.
Hello, we are back for losers semis. Take it. Right there. There we go. Ocean and Table. Again, Ocean, ever since they lost that first round, like winners round 1, they've been very strong. So let's see if Table can stop them here. It's all for naught. Winner of this goes on to fight Bob Siegfried in losers finals for that shot at Grants. Okay, buddy, you're pretty cracked. I'm now banishing you to ranked. Yeah, exactly. Banned to the open brackets. Nice bait on the DP right there. Should be a kill here pretty easily as well. Indeed. You're pissing me off. Stand still, you're mine. Stand still, you're mine. If they're not smurfing, if you win 5 minutes in a row, you rank up to open. Yeah, I mean, again, if someone had even won like 3 in a row, I probably would have to have a real talk with them, right? Ban to open bracket, forces a fight fused round 1. It's like the enforcer on the mats in BJJ, you know? Some dude comes in, he's like being way too like rough with everyone. So you just get like that one brown belt whose ears look like they're like fucking the airbags on your car to show them that they probably should be a little bit nicer to people. Any Narms in bracket? Not anymore, and maybe not even at all today, actually, Kirby. Are you allowed to participate with a character you don't have a master? No. Yeah. If you've ever gotten to master, ever, on anyone, you can't join ever again. Is how the rules work there. Because while, yes, certainly, like, you're going to be a lot worse on that secondary, I think the fundamentals still carry over in a big way. Would winning the Open get them promoted? Yeah, to Psy Games developer. No Narms, it's Narm over. Yeah, bottom 1 character, I'm afraid. Ocean is so strong right now. Right? That's like, I mean, like this whole bracket basically, they've been like playing very patient, very solid neutral. Right? They get the hit, they push you to the corner, they force you to interact with the Hellrat. Right? Gave him more screen space off that. And then once they get to their win con, they've been looping this pressure on Oki very, very well. Right? They've been very good at stopping everyone's approach at them too, is the big thing. Everyone's trying to run this fairy down. Ocean is just not having it. And side swap right there. Now here you are, Hellrat keeping the overhead safe. Ocean versus the table. Tsunami away and the table breaks. Joke's on you, the table is made of anti-water material. In my experience, fairy is a slow climb. I can see that. Consistency could be hard to find on fairy. The Nutty Putty Cave. To a motherfucker like me, the Nutty Putty Cave is a normal ass cave. Crazy fries? Just regular ass fries to a motherfucker like me. Table's hydrophobic, but I've seen Craig cook even if I'm the one trapped. It looks so clean. It's definitely nice. Ow, ow. The cave had diamonds in it. There were diamonds in the box.
Are you done already?
Waterproof table seems kind of dope. Slather that shit in coconut oil. Hear me out, maybe Fairy didn't get enough nerfs. Don't be saying that shit, man. Because they can and will do it in Season 2. And she's just fine as she is. Diamonds in the box. Okay. Okay. Nice bait on the braid counter right there. Table should have been safe. I think they just tried to. They didn't expect the braid counter to whiff. One's a little too hand. And now Ocean, by the way, on set point right here. Goes for nothing, trying to bait out a DP right there. Potentially, but yeah, again, just so hard. Like, it's so hard to escape Ocean in this corner once they put you in there, right? You can't get away with the anti-air room propaganda. This Ocean guy going Ultra Instinct is true. Again, just another very, very strong set by Ocean right there. Working their way We could have the unstoppable force and the immovable object in Grands here if they can take down Bob. Though, that is no... Is it first to 3? No. Yeah, we could have potential very interesting Grands here with Ocean versus Temp. But before we get there, we still have to go through Bob, who is he's no pushover by any means. Just give Fairy a weapon that spams whoa and has like the big sound effect too and everything. Alright, so this is going to be our penultimate set right here. Ocean taking that over table. So these are all first to 3s. Now all first to 3. There you go. So Bob versus Ocean. Siegfried versus Fairy. This is a tough one, actually. You tell me. I mean, you would think, you know, yeah, Siegfried just beats the fuck out of her, but like, again, Ocean's been looking real good today, right? Of course, Bob, one of the most consistent performers in the intermediate brackets for a long time now, right? So, not easy to bet against either of these guys. I can learn a lot from that Fairy, probably. I mean, if you watch and learn, see what they're doing, see what maybe you can pick up, something that you don't do as much, something that seems to be working for them, or something that you do that gets a kill that they don't do. It's possible. The Departed?
If the dead will blunder
Departed.
into the same traps as the living.
Sticker of Charlotta staring at you straight face, saying you are okay.
On guard.
You are dog shit.
Huh? Don't be afraid, guys. Siegfried's got monster-like strength, but he's the biggest sweetheart.
He is very
He
nice.
only wants to help. So get in there and go for broke.
He only wants to help, so beat his ass. You are.
Battle 1.
Yeah.
Engage.
I haven't changed my overlay. We are here for Ocean and Bob, Mr. Cloco, for our losers finals. This is again our penultimate set, another first to 3 right here. Let's see how this goes. Winner of this, of course, goes on to face Temps Granathan in grand finals. Grand finals even would be a run back for Bob. For Ocean, it's more of a matter of I'm just very interested to see how they would interact, where they win this set, because again, I've been talking about it, but Ocean's been very good at sort of like keeping people away from them, countering them on the way in, side swapping with that light dispense, then going to town from there. Where Temp's kind of running people down all day. So it'll be an interesting clash of playstyles. But you might never get to see it, so let's not pretend that Bob's not right here, being the menace that he always is. I see the DP right there, it's gonna beat. Siegfried DP has so much goddamn info on it, even though like Bob did his DP at the exact same time that Ocean did SSBA. It's just not gonna work that way. Right. DP hurts, yep. Thing's got like 28 frames of info on it for some godforsaken reason. Yeah, second hit, actually, like second hit starter on Siegfried's 66H is like the ideal, to my understanding. You'd actually rather, yeah, like that exact hit is what you're looking for, right? It's a better starter if you miss the first part. That's what I've been told anyway. God, I hate Sieg HDP. We give one of those to Abel? Abel's fine. Abel honestly needs to be a little bit weaker, I think. Okay. Yeah, nice side swap. Now you're in the corner. Oh, a little bit. GG, he had a late lunch. The negative edge not quite working out. GG was too busy gooning to edge. Did not get his shockwave in time to combo off of that overhead right there. I think Siegfried lives these. I think so, right? I mean, is he? He doesn't. Nice. I guess because that whole time you can't get combo limited while the super's going, right? Oh, because super's reset combo limit, right? Yeah. Oh, I thought combo was gonna come way earlier, but this is one of the more practical examples besides like the Cagliostro trap setup. Super's reset combo limit. So supers that you can combo off of like that. You just saw like the super started, even though like the juggle had already been happening for so long. The super started, and you know Ocean could just beat the fuck out of Bob the whole time, just spamming like auto combos and all that. Because again, the combo limit counter went all the way back to none. Off the level 2, the edge level 2 right there. Very nice. Gives her a lot more reach with that super than I've given her credit for so far. Fiend Rock, yeah, Fairy does not have, to my understanding, a 7-frame low-hitting move. Not even close. So Fairy not one of the characters that can OS that work, and you have to deal with the RPS. In that case, if you're not one of those characters, you just want to crouch and react to it. Because the big upward swing is going to whiff on crouches. You can punish him for it straight up. The Uva is minus on block, you can take your turn back, or if you react to it, you can like roll through it if you're really
That
cracked,
was an
depending on the spacing.
insensitive question.
Right. And the command grab you can react to and kill him for, and the parry you can react to and kill him for. So there's nothing, and like the only unreactable option, whiffs if you're crouching. So.
I wonder if the dead will blunder into the same traps as the living.
Fairy SSBA, iframes, and as soon as starts over, doesn't even cover first active frames. A terrible reversal? Fair enough. So it's a terrible reversal against the best one in the game, as far as I know. I don't know of a move that has more invincibility than Siegfried DP. Maybe some other DP that I'm not thinking of. He's got like 30 iframes, it feels like. GG. Liking Bob's patience. Good stuff. Trying to go for the toes there. Again, while that fireball is a much worse neutral tool, it is much more plus on block. So like if you are close to Siegfried, you can use it for pressure in ways you couldn't before. Alternatively, it does mean that it loses to spot dodge much more easily than it used to as well. You're being slow meant to often capture the back end of your spot dodge. Kind of like that. How much of the hitbox with CDP looks huge at first glance? Oh, you're definitely correct, Ignis. Yeah, it's the biggest in the game. Don't you worry. They did make it smaller in the patch. It's still gigantic. Your instincts are very correct. They did make it smaller in the patch, if I recall correctly. But, like before the patch, it was genuinely hilarious. Like Ocean is banking people running and mashing a little too much. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what I was talking about with the match with Hedgie as well, right? Ocean seems like, I mean, Fairy and Ocean both seem very good at like catching people as they're trying to run in on them. Playing a more patient style might be more effective. I was talking in the context of Lucy, honestly. I don't see why not. Bob applying gets to Siegfried here too. Sample has an advanced forward. Oh, thank you. Yes, yes. They made it so yes, they made it. The horizontal range got worse, basically. Thank you. Yeah, so it's still a hilariously huge VP.
Like a book.
Like a book. You can combo into the grab off the Rekka. Yeah, it's pretty like it's in the grand scheme of things. It's like pretty situational, but he can do it. Ow. Good patience. Again, see? Oh, but he got caught there. Good. Nice catch. Mob has been trying to block, trying to wait for his window, right? But I do think, again, if you're gonna represent this patience, I think you do have to play that fairy zoning RPS a little bit more, right? But it's going well for Bob so far. Again, representing a little bit more roll, things like this to make her a little bit less comfortable throwing out defense and whatnot. Now, obviously, the big problem with 2M is you can jump it. Right? It's a very long recovery normal. It's like 30-something frame normal.
My foresight's failing
So,
me.
if you do hard call it out, you get basically getting on her for free. You can also crush it if you hard call it out too. Probably with Siegfried it sticks a 2M out at the same time he expects Fairy to stick a 2M out. He probably gets a full-on counter hit. Because all of Fairy's whip normals are one attack level lower than you would otherwise expect them to be. Her mediums trade with lights, and her heavies trade with mediums, and her mediums get crushed by other mediums. Her heavy is crushed by other heavies, etc. etc. The Drunken starter is an absolutely disgusting amount of damage. As you can see, it's a combination of Siegfried doing just an absurd amount of damage, and also Fairy being a 15,000 health character. And to think he can buff his damage as well. My god, yeah. Do not get hit by Siegfried, especially in the corner, especially with Verdrungen as the starter right there. And nice, the Granblue handshake, the whiff. But Bob able to act out of that a little bit faster mentally. 2-0 on the verge of getting his run back with temp right here. Ungodly amounts of damage, correct? That was 3 BP, yep.
It's a first.
And his 5U gives him 10%, 20%, or 50% more damage on top of that, depending on how many stacks you use. Siegfried hits very hard, certainly. No doubt about it. Yo, Nerdale, thank you for the ball. You both whip the handshake. I love and hate that. Yeah, the Granblue classic. Bring him down. What's up, Bob? Yeah, see, now Bob kind of running at Ocean a bit more. I think trying to switch up his tempo, possibly for the third game. But you can see Ocean having a much better time once Bob goes a little more aggro, right? Oh, nice. I think he got Garbage checked right there. Combo limit's not going to be great here. But the Balsam Ball still out. I think was expecting Ocean to follow behind the super right there. Tried to hard call it out, but Ocean very cleverly stays patient. Makes him whiff his 668 and kills him from there. Not out of it just yet. For real, like, why the hell does Siegfried have a damage buff? What does he need it for? It is certainly funny. I mean, he doesn't, basically. Again, I really think you could tune this character a bit more so that, like, his damage buff was more needed and also maybe even better. Why not? Like, make his damage worse so that he needs to use a damage buff, but then make his damage, like, even crazier if he pays the resource costs, right? More reasons? Yeah, no, I mean, I think it would make sense in the fighting game, too. The problem is just, like, they gave the character with, like, some of the highest damage in the game a damage buff that costs health, like a lot of health, actually. It costs like 1,000 per stat, right? It's like 1,000 to 1,000, then 500, I think. So it's like, he just doesn't, why would he ever pay that cost? Takes away 1,000 HP from him, but he has 17k health, so it literally doesn't matter. No, it does matter, right? It does matter. Like, that is, 1,000 health is a big price to pay. It's kind of like why no one uses it, right? Like, if it was free, people would use it more. Everyone else has 16k? Well, no. But yes, 16k is the average HP, yes. But yeah, I think, like, it is a big price to pay. That's why nobody uses it, because, like, why would they do so when he already hits so hard? That's what Sieg buff gives his moves additional properties, yeah. They should make it more usable and stuff. I think it will give Siegfried a lot more identity, too. You could, like, I think it would really make him feel a lot more like you're, like, tapping into his power because shit's getting serious, you know? You could, like, choose to be, like, a little bit more conservative, be a little bit tankier, right? But you're not going to be as bombastic. Or you could be like, alright, it's go time. And you put both yourself and your opponent on the clock of, like, he's insane right now. But if I wait out this buff, then he's like, spends a bunch of health for nothing. And he goes back to being, like, more mid. His 5U and install design has so much potential, yeah. I think it's a very cool design, but it's like, again, unfortunately, kind of overtuned his damage to the point where he doesn't really need to use it, and they made the buff on the 5U, I think, a little bit too boring.
I know when I've lost.
I know when I've lost. Alright, hold on, by the way, Ocean. Winning a game there on the boards. Different level buffs will make moves more powerful rather than damage? Could be. Could be. Fireball having more height? Oh god. Yeah, you know, maybe, yeah. Honestly, like, maybe at level 3 or whatever, he just gets his old EX Fireball back. Thoughts? At level 3, he can hold H, and if he does, he gets the old EX Fireball back. What's going on here? Is Bob switching? He might be. Hell nah. I mean, level 3 is a steep price to pay, right? It lasts for 8 seconds only, and it costs him 2,500 health. So it makes him basically fairy. It's like you could do some pretty crazy. Maybe Bob's just taking a break, possibly taking a breath. It's also very valid. My mom called me. Oh, hello, mom. Everyone, say hi to Bob's mom. That was exactly my idea. Yeah, something like that. There's a lot of like I think Siegfried is a cool character, but I think there's a lot of potential for him to be a lot better. Like, a lot more interesting. Maybe not better strength-wise. This would almost certainly make him worse, right? This would almost certainly be a nerf to Siegfried. But because it's like, by definition, unless you give him this setup that is like so trivial, doesn't matter, making him a setup character is probably going to make him a little bit worse. But it would make him a lot more interesting, I suppose. So it kind of depends on what angle you want to go with. I love Sieg's character, yeah. I think his personality is cool. I think his whole, like, lore thing is interesting. I think he looks really sick.
Siegfried's got monster-like strength.
But he's the biggest sweetheart.
The biggest sweetheart.
He's the biggest sweetheart.
He only wants to help. So get in there.
The red eyes are really cool looking on this fairy skin. The red eyes and the white hair. 2-1. Right back into it here. Round starts 6-6-7 again. Ocean has no fear and apparently no conception of risk. But you know what? It's fucking working for them. So I can't even really talk shit. I would honestly love if he was more based around this 5U. I think, yeah, it would just make him a little bit more interesting, right? The problem is always tuning those knobs so that it actually works out, right? Make him so much more interesting to fight and watch and play, probably. You just want to tune the knobs so that he's not like too shit or too good. Oh, yeah, trying to spot dodge a DP, right? I mean, honestly, that's a bit of a risky thing to try and do there. They're on DP on Vijay. You're likely to fuck up the spot dodge timing on DP anyway and just die. Well, I like the idea anyway. Like, theoretically, we're sound. Against Siegfried, it's maybe not. Gotta be careful of that U fireball with the wall balance, potentially. Ooh, Rekka. Have to imagine he meant to do U fireball was happened to be crouching, right? U Rekka is, I mean, it's safe. It's basically like unpunishable. But like didn't really do too much right there. Alright, wait, hold on. I was on the verge of tying it back up right here. Bob's mom called him, told him to throw the mount. He's got 10,000 on Ocean. Alright, incoming. Ocean locking in, also. Yeah, Siegfried 668 is like, it's possible if it's like spaced very poorly, but it is, my understanding, not very difficult to space that out to make it at least safe. Oh, they did DP. Okay, oh, the rock version from Ocean. That's a huge opportunity. Wasted right there. Rat coming out. Sure, 32 meter for the heat-seeking missile. A very fair trade. Big U fireball expenditure by Bob again. Nothing really came out of it. Meter is gonna matter as we come on right here. I mean, hypothetically, a Bob with 100 meter could Siegfried SBA just kill you. Not anymore though. He's gonna smash RL on the GG setup. Absolute madman. Reversal on deck for Ocean in many different ways. The damage is mounting on Bob. Tries to mash or jump or do something after that U dispense right there. But Fairy is quite plus at that point. Gotta spot dodge that thing, man. Hawk Tua and spot dodge on that thing. We don't do this anymore. She's canceled. She's a villain. Is that correct? Really good zoning adaptation from Ocean. Yep. Oh, indeed. A little too early on the throw there. Probably to close age, but to misjudge how far or how close UDP left it. Possibly.
Your turn,
Oh, good spot dodge, but he doubles it up. 2-2U should refund meter on block per multi-hit blocked for Fairy. Hold on a second. It's an infinite energy machine. Costs 50 meter, gives 100 meter. It's actually looking kind of scary for Bob now. I mean, down in this round. Oh, 668, sure. Again, I think you'd rather usually get just the second hit to connect there. I mean, I said it was scary for Bob. It's a very simple one-touch situation, potentially, for Siegfried here. Very good throw on that roll-through. Red Bull punishes the roll-through and gets you away from the GG. The only thing you would have loved to back throw that, certainly. Because now, Ocean's got all of this screen space to work with. This is what I was talking about earlier, though, right? This is why all of that expenditure of meter by Bob could be considered a mistake. All those U fireballs, because at the end of the day, if you have 100 meter and you're playing Siegfried and you're against his owner, right, the numbers, they spell disaster for you at Sacrifice, Senior Joe. Because now, it's set point for Bob. Ocean's been mounting a hell of a comeback, but again, it might just be all too little, too late. That 100 meter from Siegfried is so devastating in any kind of zoning matchup. You can't commit to anything when that dude is under meter, or else this fucking chain shift super is gonna come for you. Kicked right through GG's soul. That super sent his ass back to the blender model that he forgot to give an outline. Okay, good strike, sure. Again, super on deck potentially. Could have even done it right there on reaction to the dispensed. Yeah, Ocean's got to be very careful. They're really playing with fire here, throwing out all these dispensed against the Secret 100 meter. I don't know if Bob knows or not, but all three of those potential 3 breakpoints to 0 situations. I like the run-up throw right there. It's been so passive. Oh, there's a reversal out there. It's been so passive this whole time, right? Bob playing very reactive clearly, so use that against him. Just run up and throw. Very well done by Ocean. I get the GG extender too, double 668, bouncing on it, doing tricks on that thing, and that's what I was talking about earlier. Run up spot dodge, pretty good against anyone except not Siegfried. Right? So many active frames on that DP. But still.
Battle 3.
Final game, final round now. Good stuff by Ocean. Look, this is not how you want your final round of Game 5 to start after mounting what could be a reverse 3-0 comeback. Round start, close agent to charge for Drungan, gets caught backdashing the command grab by the upward swing there too. After all of this, it might just come falling apart at the end for Ocean. Bob now putting the pressure on in the corner, and he hasn't done it for so goddamn long. Bob loves his shimmies on this Siegfried, and he's so good on them. And he spent so much time in this set not representing it at all. Only when it was the most stressful and the most scary for Ocean does he call them out on the throw bait. That is some maniacal serial killer shit from Mr. Cloco right there. But a very great set. Well done by Bob, well done by Ocean. Very well played by the both of them. Ocean really almost mounted that comeback. But yeah, I mean, just Bob got, the RPS worked out in his favor at the start of that round. Then he played, like, he knew the lead he had. He knew the mental situation he was in, and he played it to the best of his ability. Getting that run back against Temp now for grand finals. Very good shit. Very good shit. Give that over to Mr. Cloco right there. That shimmy was savage. Yep. Bob does love his shimmies on the Siegfried. This is known, but he spent so long in that set not doing that. All right, fellas, grand finals time. Who will win, Temp or Bob? He gets the full name in this. It's grand finals. 2 minutes. Remember, this is not will there be a reset. This is who will win. So if you bet on Bob, he has to win both sets back to back for you to get your payout. Okay? I ain't doing no handouts around these parts. This is not will there be a reset. It is who will win. Temp on the left here, winner's side. Bob coming in from losers. This is a run back of our winner's finals. Temp is the guy, the only person who has taken a set off Bob this entire bracket so far has been Temp. He is the dude who sent him down here. And Bob's coming back for revenge. I'm sad. Ocean, you played so goddamn well. Do not worry about it. Bob honestly just played, Bob played that last round so well. He switched the tempo up and, his offensive structure up so well. Overlay, correct.
The winds of this world are fickle. When you lose
so-called free thinkers, when the overlay spends about 3 seconds.
You have
Incorrect.
your heart.
I get that, but you don't sail with your heart.
I sail with my heart. Bob is
I need
smurfing, don't worry.
experience
Yeah, so
to
true.
lead.
Yeah, I'm banning Bob this week.
Trust you, Gran.
This is the last week he's allowed in
Kick
here.
his armored butt.
Come at me.
Whatever Suki says, I do.
Victory. Battle 1.
Alright, grand finals time. Grand finals. Even Temp here, this is the run back, right? From winners finals. Bob, incredibly hard fought set against Ocean right there, but still takes the dub, which means the only person who has taken a set off Bob this entire bracket has been Temp. Now is Bob's chance for some revenge. Now, real quick, if you are unfamiliar with double even brackets and how they work, Bob has dropped the set before. Temp has yet to lose. You have to lose twice to be eliminated, and the only guy left now is Bob, which means you gotta play this best of 5 right here. If Bob wins that one, he has to have to play another one, and then Bob has to win that one too to win. If they play this best of 5 and Temp wins it, it's over. If Bob wins the first one and Temp wins the second one, it's over. Temp has to win once. Bob has to win twice in a row. That is the gist of it. Moving on though. Good start to the first game here for Mr. Cloco. He gets back thrown. An incident, mayhaps, the staring contest of ages. And I ain't talking about scaling health, mana, and AP every minute. I'm talking about your ass getting the shit rocked by a giant dragon god in the corner right here. And that's what I'm referring to. Bob ain't an well, he may or may not be a this genuine shadow on the sidewalk after all of that,
Your blade work is
Regardless
really
of his
something.
age, he no longer exists.
Battle 2. Engage.
Good old Grand JU. Classic little war crown button. Point blank boot is some wild shit. I am the main character here. Yep. Hit him with the power of friendship. Oh, good stuff again. When you clash, you've seen it a couple different times. You can cancel anything into anything. Going for the close H there, considering that Bob was landing. But actually very clever. I'm not sure it was intention, but actually was probably close to the optimal thing to do right there. Bob would have to land into immediate DP to beat that. Temp playing some diabolical levels of Grand Boots fantasy. He does love his boots. It's true. In fact, but you see, I think if you're Bob, you have to really make these hurt for Temp, right? Temp has, he has been very aggressive all brackets. He's been just running at people, doing that boot. When he misfaces a boot like that, I think you really have to make it pay. You have to, hit him with, close H over the wrong guy or something, right? The throw is just not enough to discourage this. You have to be able to rely on Temp to play neutral with you. And if you don't, if you don't make him fear the consequences of his actions, there's no need for him to do so. This kind of counts.
Need me.
This kind of counts.
I won't lose.
Reversal SSBA. Hit him with the blunt end of the blade, but it does not matter. Enough muscle behind that thing to knock you out cold anyway. Game 1 is a big statement piece here. Whoever can wrap this up first. Gojo looking ass. You are the challenger here. Oh, nice spot dodge on Drongan as well. Didn't quite take his turn back though. It was a little late. Maybe he's a little bit worried whether or not he was actually plus. And I believe he was. It's fine though. Hesitation does not come back to bite him. Still finds his way out of that corner. That boot was not plus, I don't think, good sir. But Bob seems to believe you. He seems to respect you. You have to take your turn anyway. Nice conversion there. See, oh my legs. I don't think that one was either. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Granblue is plus from like closer up than I'm giving it credit for. Because Bob certainly is respecting these. I think he's just playing it safe, honestly, which is also fair. Unless you're certain that he's minus and punishable. Why even go for anything too crazy, right? And of course, the classic Siegfried checkmate right there from Bob. Taking us to the end of game 1 for Drongan into DP. Frame perfect spot dodge. Otherwise, you just die. And Afghan, you cannot, to my understanding, buffer spot dodges either, so you are just fucked. Those were minus, yeah. We're Drongan into DP, LMAO classic, yeah. Yeah, I don't think they look plus either. I think it's quite hard to, like, you have to, especially like the non-EX boots, you have to space it out like really well to make those. Ooh, plus on block, he got a little bit of English on the Drongan right there, right? If Siegfried gets that charge, H for Drongan normally -4 with the charge. He is DP plus. I can't remember exactly how much, it's like +3 or something. But definitely plus enough that you should not be mashing on the gigantic angry dragon man in the blue suit of armor.
Battle 2.
He's a big boy, I just realized. I think Gran is a small boy also. Run up backdash. Dude's he's playing fucking melee, man. Bob Bob's in the wrong game. Was dash dancing in Granblue. At that point, rather trying to DP the DP, I think he just, every DP in the game loses though, I think, correct? Like, I think if Gran DPs, I think he still, like, he guaranteed loses instead of 1 frame window. Siegfried just has more info on his shit than you do. I'm pretty sure, anyway. Gran's on the smaller side? Yeah, I mean, he's a child, in a sense. Or like a teen. I was getting these second hit 6 honestly impressed. I think the big like mental trick there is like you see Siegfried whiff part of the 668, you go, ah, it's my turn. Right? You see him whiff it, you try to match, and the second hit just smacks you upside the head for even deigning to challenge the Dragon Knight.
Believe in victory.
Should theoretically clash? That's fair. That's true. Though if he's plus and he starts earlier, then. If he's plus and he starts earlier, I don't think it would clash. I think he would just, well... Bob's MDP is pretty close at 27 frames in. Bone Siegfried still has 2 frames more, yeah. That's a good point, actually. It could clash, I suppose. If you time it correctly, it could clash. At which point, it's a much more even situation. Though Gran will probably be left airborne and Siegfried will be grounded, right? So it probably will be still a tough spot for Gran. So you guys more agency in that spot, I think. Bob locking in. Oh, yeah. Oh, nice. As soon as he saw any kind of movement there, the U fireball from the top. 5U gets the wall bounce, 1 brave point, and big damage. Gonna be more than enough to send Bob to the Shadow Realm on that one. Bob 1 game away from a reset here, potentially.
Battle 2. Engage.
The 5U zone? Oh, dude, yeah. Very, I mean, good stuff on temp in these clashes. Not sure, I mean, it doesn't look like he's just mashing. It feels like the choice of close H right there is pretty meaningful. Reacting to these clashes very quickly. A younger man indeed. Thrown. Oh, punish on the shimmy. I think Bob thought he was in close H distance. Got far H instead. Way too slow. Actually got the shimmy punish right there. But you did get it that time, but no confirm. On the 2M. Couldn't hit confirm it. Nice represent the throw there. He did the shimmy twice. Even if it doesn't hit, it's conditioning before the rest of the set. It's a long ass set potentially. You may call it mashing, I call it a barre. True. I got nerfed, honestly. What weaknesses unique to Siegfried does he have still? Not unique to Siegfried, but he is slow.
Believe in victory.
Like Sieg is definitely on the slower end as far as movement speed, right? Walk speed, dash speed, all of this. But besides that, he's incredibly well-rounded, yeah. And Siegfried does not really have very many weaknesses at all. He's got a lot of strengths and like 1 weakness that he kind of gets around that really good buttons. And very nice fireball. Not like it doesn't just auto win neutral, but it's still a very nice neutral too. But yeah, no, Siegfried is still very good. No doubt about it. It's all or nothing. Oh, nice, sweet. Should be kill right here. I honestly wonder if just doing 2U into SSBA would have been more damage. I think dives would still, yeah. But I wonder if there was a cleaner way to get that kill, a less touch and go-y way to get that kill, I suppose. Regardless, though, fat ass armor, that Onion Knight looking at. Reset point here for Bob. Oh, God, the Granblue handshake, but he was first. Once he recovers first, means do not mash on his last fight VP. Rare footage. Oh, again, I think Bob keeps thinking he's in close H range on these chimneys. But he's getting far H, and it's just not working out for him. That time it did actually punish. I don't think he was ready for it. A little bit of a weird button. For what it's worth, Siegfried has a nice SBA cinematic. It's true. It's true. I gotta see it all this goddamn time when he's on screen, and I might as well be cool looking. Yeah, Boss has a very cool one as well, both for his SBA and his SBA. Wiles are quite good. I'm very partial to Aviva, personally. Temp, I take it all back. Kill this man, please. Oh man. I'll turn stable. Oh. Alright, still reset point for Bob. But Temp also, if he wins this round, very quickly in striking distance to send us home early here. If we go to a game 5, it's either a reset or the end of the bracket. No two ways about it. But first, you gotta get through this round with Bob here. Good DP. Just get him off here. Not super high reward, but honestly, just like not having Siegfried get Oki is a reward in and of itself. Spot dodge on the fireball spent. The cooldown on that too with the EX. So as you on deck. Oh, no cancel on the sweep. No recognition prompt in time from Temp. Brave counters the Orkin again. Again, I don't think Temp knows he can OS that Orkin. Trying to get way too much respect. Okay. That's the 5U rip. Nothing doing. And Bob is going to jump out of the corner hard, calling out the 6XL right there. Schwarza Fanga is going to be the end of that first Grand Finals set. True Grand Finals time. So again, Bob won the first set. We take a little L, we put it next to Temp's name. We call this shit True Grand Finals, and we run back a entirely new, fresh best of 5. And the way this works, at this point, there's no special rules, no nothing, right? The one time I battle my opponents in Grands and I lose, yeah, very simple, right? We are going to play best of 5. Winner of this wins the bracket. That's all it is. No more funny rules. Temp's extra life has been exhausted by the big angry dragon man. Sure. Take this right over. Oh, nice. Bob imitation zone, medicine and shimmy there, but again, no big conversion from Temp. Eureka. Corner to corner. World's easiest corner to corner carry combo in the entire game. One fucking move is all it takes. Very nice for Sieg to have access to there at a moment's notice. Okay, sure. You are not you're close to dead, sorry. I shouldn't necessarily do like that. I mean, he's close to dead, but like that super itself is never gonna do it. Oh no. I think he thought that hit was a mistake. A incorrect hit confirm there from Bob. He definitely did not mean to do SSBA to a blocking Granathan right there. Bob has matched every wake up. He is an aggressive boy, man. Also, right there, he blocked. So, Raz FGC, what do you think about that? You considered that he blocked right there. What's the problem with for all statements, man? Motherfuckers be making for all statement motherfuckers when I find one exception to their million example proof. That Grand 2U is not okay. Oh yeah, it's cheap as fuck. Yeah. That's why again when I made every character's cheapest moves, Grand 2U was shot to the top of the list for him immediately. Stop playing, I got an act. Not having a prime set. Good swap dodge. No reaction on the unk check. 0 brave points, kind of spooky actually. He needs a question mark? Eh, I mean like, it's not. There are far worse things in the game. So. Oh no. Okay. I think Temp could have just gotten the kill there. I don't think he needed to go for a reset. Something happened. His hands betrayed him, and he ended up dropping that combo. Still though, finds just to walk up throw after 1-0. Off to a lead in the first in the True Grand Finals, our second set right here. Let's see. dodge this. Oh god. Spot dodging that 668 I don't think is the way. Again, if you block it, he'll always be minus, right? It's just, you know, varying levels of safe depending on how well he spaces it. If you spot dodge it like super preemptively, you probably punish it. I think a lot of the time they end up making you a little bit minus, or maybe even punishing it. RH, no hit confirm is unfortunate. Oh god. Fireballs the far 8, sure, why not? Whatever you say. Oh, this side swap feels, at this point, the second time he's done it, I don't know if he thinks he's gonna combo or if it's intentional. The reason I think it might not be intentional is like both times he's put him in a horrible spots, and both times were against Bob, and both times he immediately ate a lot of damage afterwards. Right. And the character's actually parents size Versumida, technically? I don't know my lore well enough. Does Lucilius count? He made all the Primarchs, didn't he? Eustace probably has kids. No bitches on that Eustace guy, methinks. Sora's, maybe? You got dogs, though? No, wait, Uno doesn't have kids? Uno does pull like crazy, for sure. I'm in Dinging's the gang. Get kicked. Oh, nice. Throws him out of the fireball, sure. It's the mustache. Uno seems as pure as a monk. Dogs count? I see. If like pets count, then like every Divine General has kids too. Pretty sure Soras can't have kids no more? What the fuck? Bro got a vasectomy, he's living the life. He just gets the fuck guilt-free. Low HP install, good reference, good reference. Uno has the orphan kids he and the Eternals take care of. So true. What in the... Does that do anything? Like, Calder, you spent the 40 bits, but I don't think I saw it. Do I have that set up yet? Oh no! Wait, what? Why don't let you do that? I don't remember configuring anything like that. Was there a woe? The Wondrous Fairy Parade? There was woe then right? If not, I might have missed it. Ow, ow. Sure, UDP. Oh god. There are woes everywhere, so true. Or better than I thought? Oh, okay, I'm glad. I didn't see it. I looked over for a second. I didn't see anything. I thought you just got robbed. I gotta draw very well sometime. That sounds fun. Oh wow, that was the skin of his goddamn teeth. Not a vasectomy. It'll be a spoiler from his lore, so I don't know if you want the spoiler or not. Wait, how does Sora's balls not working? How's that a spoiler? That's another. I mean, I'll take it. It's 40 cents. I appreciate it greatly. Any little bit of support you can give me. I'm looking at my OBS window while I'm watching the match through my OBS window. As Bob gets that UDP there on Wake Up. Probably the funniest spoilering I've ever heard. Yeah, it's like Sora's nuts don't work, but also spoiler in case you care to find out the normal way. Very well, the Bandicoot. I think the throw in this game is so hard stopping. Oh, Gigantifying emote, that shit works. Yeah. Snoop does that all the time. That is very nice. The giant fairy woe, we do stand. Also, I think that in of itself is very fairy woe worthy. Right? Like all the other fairies should woe in like reverence, divine reverence to this fairy. PG channel, I'm not gonna use the Sora's info. Basically, Brawl almost died due to sauna water poisoning. To cure him, they had to take his balls. Pretty much, Bro got forced to have ED. What the? He almost died due to sauna water poisoning, and to cure him, they had to take his balls. What? What are either of those things, and how are they related? Okay, sure, yeah.
Battle 2.
Why can I still see the outline of his cock when he does his JH when he's in install? I guess he just like, I guess he's like Okaroon. Granblue is insane. Soros doesn't have balls? I guess not. He's Okaroon build, man. How do you get the bean above the Franks? It's canon. I'm not making up. I swear. How do you get the Franks above the bean? How do you get the Franks without the beans? How do you get the Frank without the beans? How do you get the Frank and bait? Okay, anyway, sorry. I'm a bit of a. I'm kind of losing my mind here. Turbo Granny install? Yeah. Okay. Nice confirm off the counter hit far M. A little bit late there, but you know, just in time. Like the goddamn assembly line product strategy. Sometimes I feel ashamed for being gay since Sora's kind of hunky to me. Well, what do you mean? Like, I mean, like if you're gay, I feel like it's. Are you like when you say gay, are you like attracted to men or women? So like, if you're attracted to men, and you find swords attractive, I'm like, isn't that fun? Right? No need to be ashamed. I mean, honestly, no need to be ashamed regardless of who you're attracted to. I think. Like, also, if you're like, where's your gay and pride? Yeah, exactly. Is it because he's old, you mean?
Defeats a bitter herb.
Defeats a bitter herb, by the way.
Siegfried, you never fail to
So that
impress.
is 2-1
Someday,
there.
I hope
Temp potentially on tournament game here.
Gran, the winds of this world are fickle.
This gay is a makes Christmas parade, but if she sends, I should be more attracted to gentlemen. Oh, okay, I see. So it's like it has nothing to do with you being gay. You're just saying like, you know, you have like trashy taste because Sora is a bastard. That's fair. Okay, in that case, I mean like fair enough. I see. Yes, lol, that's totally fair. I mean, but also he's kind of cool. He's kind of cool with it. The heart wants what it wants, and it wants pervy old men. How the fuck did Gran do that much damage on 3 BP? It's really hard, man. Also, the 5U is a very strong combo tool. Sora's is cool, yeah. I'd probably find Sora's attractive if I was attracted to men. I don't think that's too. I mean, personality-wise, he seems like a good person still. He's a little bit, you know, a little bit pervy. I've been forged in the fires of Master Roshi. Nothing can be that right. Oh, okay. Very important round for Bob to win here. Want to keep Temp off this tournament point as long as you possibly can. On the boots. That's bad news. There's another 50 for the U-boot follow-up there, but still, basically, coast to coast. Sora just needs to get laid. I bet you, probably has a bunch, right? We game and everything drawn to Dark Souls, and men. Interesting. I feel like being attracted to people who are not good for you. I feel like it's very common. Whether you're attracted to men, women, or anything in between. Oh god. Missed the Oki right there. Got wake up throw! Ooh, command grab. Oh, is it punishable? Yeah. No conversion. The Uva is -6, so we have to space it out pretty well to not go straight to hell. Goes for the YOLO SSBA right there, and now tournament point for Temp. How we doing? Sora's is chill, perfect society. He's like that war veteran grandpa trying to give his life for the new generation. Yeah. Well, Sora's would fight me. We could have a nice, like, mild-mannered fight in the background, in the backyard, me and Sora's. I'd like to be friends with Sora's at the very least. That could be sick. Oh, okay. Very important here. You gotta keep this Granathan in the corner and never let him breathe ever again, or else you are probably just going to lose. Nice stuff. Beat damage. Throw SSBA and pray they press. That's how it goes, man. Sometimes it's all on the line. Ooh, 2M's barely whiffing right there. Oh, punish on the 6-6M, a little too horny from Temp right there, and the checkmate. The one frame. The one frame. He gets the one frame. The frame perfect spot dodge on the DP. And he gets the SSBA kill screen, and that's how he wins the bracket?
Yeah.
2 weeks in a row? Okay, Temp.
Nobody can stop us.
I was speechless for a second. God damn. Actually gets the just frame on the Siegfried DP right there. Calls it out. Really well done.
Into high gear.
Good reset from Bob. I mean, a good set overall. Was very close to going to another game 5 right there. But sometimes the motherfucker just gets the frame perfect spot dodge on your checkmate and calls you out on it. I mean, this kind of thing you just can't really account for. If you're Mr. Cloco right there. He's longer Temp. Yeah, he's now perma banned from the intermediate bracket. No, I'm kidding. Okay, but anyway. Good shit to Temp. I mean, I will say, though, good shit to Temp. That is going to be his... Isn't it being a pixel too far for Siegfried? What do you mean by this? Or you mean like, oh, you think like the fact that he was a little bit further away instead had fewer active frames? You might be right. You might be right, actually. That makes because like otherwise, I feel like that's a really unlikely spot dodge to happen. It might have been a distance thing. Regardless, though, Temp winning his 2nd bracket in a row. Right, so again, last week we had the intermediate bracket, of course, or the 2v2 bracket rather. But before that, the last 1v1 bracket, Temp won that, and now he wins this one as well. Very good stuff. What was the gamble looking like, by the way? Yeah, you know, I mean, Temp was the favorite, just being on winner's side. It makes sense. Bob actually put 10,000 on Temp as well, so kind of hedging his bets right there. He may have lost the bracket, but at least he gets a little payday out of it. We'll take it. But yes, very good stuff by Temp, winning the bracket right there. Through for points for real, so true. Yeah, goodbye Bob, goodbye everyone. Honestly, fun bracket, right? Very fun bracket. Hope you guys had a good time watching it. Yeah. Temp, do you want to run Thug Finals, or how you feeling? Good ass bracket, correct. I would agree. What it is here? Kind of need some Thug Finals. It's up to Temp. If he needs to take a breather, that's fine. Let's do some Ladiva. No, I'll probably play Eustace in the Thug Finals, to be fair. Hold on, let me... Thug Finals? Yeah, you down? I'm down? Okay, sure. Let's do the thing. Let us do the thing.
Look alive.
See if my Eustace can stop this Granathan. I'll head out. Y'all enjoy your days. Yeah, see ya, Morgan. True intermediate vibes? Correct. Good luck in the Fuggy? Well, why nobody wish me good luck, man? His Gran is ranked higher than my Eustace. Do we see some Soras, mayhaps? Oh, I haven't played Soras in a long time. That would have been a fun idea. His Gran's ranked higher than my Eustace, man. I'm the underdog here. Thank you. Exactly. Someone wish me luck. Oh, the content creator gets no good luck.
Freeze.
Well, good old Granathan, that's to you. It's my bad for trying to far end on this dude. Spot dodging allowed. This is just oh god, yeah, okay. I see what we're doing. Honestly, if I had a Grand 2U, I would use it that much as well, I suppose. I can't be too upset about it. I have to react to that. It's a guaranteed punish if they spot dodge. Oh, I tried to BC the 2L, but I was a little too late on it. If they try to spot dodge the Eustace M Wreck like that, it's a guaranteed punish. You just have to, actually react to it after the spot dodge, which I did not do. Oh, god damn, the light boot there was faster than my H record, unfortunately.
That's a pretty cool gun.
Content creator bought a gun to a knife fight, and that is cheating. No cheers for you. He bought a dragon god to a knife fight. How's that fair?
Catch. Dead end.
What the? Point blank medium boot of all things? He's actually trying to kill me. It's crazy. Oh god. Well, that should be kind of shitty attempt right there. Unfortunately, he's circling. Oh god, he only output his death. So true, that's it. It's punishable. Thankful. Very much. Oh, you full neck, you carry me to an extent that I can never pay you back for. Oh yeah, again, too. I gotta stop swinging far M into this 2 units the third time that I've gotten my shit rocked by.
Gotta move back.
A little bit too much delay before I attempted the use slow kill there. Didn't get my shit out in time. Oh my lord. Big minus or pluses on mine game. So
How was my...
thanks for the match, Eustace.
Believe in victory.
Anime logic, sword beats gun. I think sword imbued with dragon god probably beats gun. Though it is gun imbued with like weird automa god, so maybe it's actually a pretty even match. Now I think about it.
Not today.
If I'm being honest, if I'm being fair and balanced.
Catch.
Bonk, bonk, bonk. We do this. Right. And we do that. No, wait, I did it backwards. You do the grenade after the thing. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Sure. This works.
Focused. Stop right there.
Yes, sir.
Here.
Oh god, yeah, I did the thing again. I swung the wrong thing into that. Nice. Yeah, even if he blocks that, he goes to hell, right? It's a tough situation when you're on chip like that. Did it most right? Just gotta use 5 UU to explode the red nade? Yeah, but you do Flamek and then nade, don't you? Yo, auto? Auto with the ray? What's going on, man? You guys did come, we just finished our intermediate bracket attempt to hold the dub this week. But now we're just running some Thug Finals to try to get this rust off. Bonk. 1, 2, 3. Hit. Perish. Child. Oh god, you know what? Fair enough. It's the instant DP. I can respect that. No sir. No boots for you. Oh my lord! He did just hit 2U on my ass. I guess I should have seen that one coming. I don't know why I decided that U grenade was my new tool of choice right there. I didn't. I thought I tried to do Flamek. I already had a Flamek on screen. And as a result, I got light Rekka, which was not. I was not prepared to get. Oh, nice. Preemptive brave counter gets me killed again. Good bait by Temp. I've been bad about that. Yes, hello, Otto. I will take good care of your raiders. We'll send them somewhere else pretty soon here, bro. Don't you worry.
I don't think so.
Oh! That shit worked.
Gotta move back.
That's so unsafe. What am I doing? Don't talk
It's
to me.
gonna blow.
What? I tried to, I guess I didn't medium. I tried to mash there. That didn't work. I'm really mashing a little too much on these. Giving me way too many of these free sort of close H's. Slow ass fireball. Oh. You ass fireball. That also flashes. I think he's discovering that Eustace's fireballs are a little bit insane. Oh, you scroll that wide? Okay. I guess actually I know why I beat the fireballs. Yeah, yeah. It just also happened to beat the wreck option that I chose right there. I got crossed up. Holy shit! I tried to DP him and I got Euphomek. Double raid, we got the power. So got that. I got crossed up on that shit, man. I forgot. I saw him do that shit too. I did not expect it. The actual Granathan robbery. Go away, this. Okay, he might defeat me.
One blind mouse.
Get over here. Oh, God.
Not today.
I saw the counter hit for a second there, but it was not meant to be. Oh, didn't actually hit him. It's horrible news. Look at that Charlotte. That's like so cool. Oh, yeah. He's got the full 5 uses. Horrifying. I'm like nearly dead if he hits me with that. Oh, God. Him spending all that meter helps. This thing is invincible now, too. That's the other problem. That was supposed to be another slow kill. The lag is not helping. Oh, God. That was supposed to be another... Oh, God. Lag's not helping either of us. Okay. I don't know why I got so laggy. I promise I'm not lag switching because I'm losing. I promise. I'm rooting for you. Just understand I'm also judging you. What are you talking about? I didn't do anything. I didn't do nothing wrong. Holy shit. Tried to jump and I got caught by the boot. Get away from me. Get backstep. Sure. Still safe, luckily, because you can aid is that guy. Okay, yeah, harder to shinny on the 2L right there if he was throat heavy. It's more of a close age situation, honestly.
Gotta move back.
Fair enough. He's really trying to kill me. He's trying to go for the full. Wow, he tried to kill me. Holy shit. Lag switch on the intermediate players? I promise I'm not lag switching. It is rough that it got lag and then I won, right? That is definitely not a good look, but I didn't do it. Let me get level 3? No, man, you can't just sit there and charge 5U the whole... I got a gun, man. I have a gun. What are you trying to do? You're sitting there saying, shoot me, please shoot me, and I have a gun, you want me to not shoot you? What do you think this is? Uh-oh. Oh, I'm fine. Wait, that's punishable. There. Stop. Stop charging like that. We do not want you to have better guns. Get over here. Except Brick. That's me. Eustace is calling my name. We're made for each other. You just gotta believe. Oh yeah, that's okay. Yeah. Waited a little too long there. Oh, the preemptive brave counter again. Dude, Temp. Good job by him recognizing this problem that I've been having. There you go. Waited for the H that time. Once I saw. He's really trying to kill me. Like, for real. Like, he wants me dead in real life. Like, not even just in the game.
Think fast.
Get away from me. More like fast kill. Alright, something. He wants me dead in real life. Like, he actually wants to find my address, send me a picture of my house as he's climbing into my window and kill me from there. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting here. Whoa, oh, whoa, that was some rollback. That's pretty wild. I'm not gonna lie to you. I promise you my internet works. I have a functional connection. Ah! I've invaded? I hit it here. Oh god. Oh dude, good anti-air and good conversion. Solid. Well done. Oh, it's gonna connect, right? Yes. That's gonna do a lot of damage too. Nice. I did mash when I saw him with that.
That's not done.
What? I keep trying to like get a media after that, and I guess the grenade has less blocks on it than I think. Keep delaying the close L too much.
3. Engage.
Should you ever get hit by the auto combo high-low, considering you can fuzzy it, or is it harder than it seems? You can fuzzy it. That's why I notice when I do the low out of these to auto combo, I don't do the auto combo low. I do this low, right? Because you're right. The auto combo high-low is if you think it's coming, you can fuzzy it every time. It's fake mix. Oh, Granblue. So cool, that's bonk, bonk. Oh, it's only light punishable. That's yeah, like that. Like I said, that is a guaranteed punish on that. Because that's actually how the wherewithal to realize to try to spot that. Maybe this isn't like the best thing to do. I just like the idea of taking one of these break points, having an advantage. Yeah, he has been trying to fireball me usually when I run back like that. Like the EX fireball after I try to backdash and do the shimmy. That's why I went for that.
Believe in victory. Battle.
He has a 50-50 quote-unquote, but technically there's a way to beat that too. This isn't ball fuzzy. Oh, that didn't. I was so sure that hit him. Oh god, he empty jumped again. Nice. That was a much closer call right there, but he did still manage to bait that. Back strong, right?
Great. Focus.
Bonk, bonk. I thought I punished that, but I'm trying. Bonk, bonk, bonk. 6-6H?
Great.
Stay focused. Stunned. Move.
Yeah, there's the fireball from before. Oh, and I actually got far away enough there. He was close enough to combo off, but nice. I passed the guard button check that time, but I also thought he would hit me immediately, and he did not. No, sir. I do miss my mark. Okay, you know what? The lag's been benefiting me a lot, so I guess it's only fair. Okay, nice, but he's still dead. It's only fair that the lag actually screws me over for once, because I'm screwing over temp basically every time. Lag switch? Listen, in that case, it was actually not beneficial for me. That was actually bad for me.
Battle 2.
But it has been good for me most of the time. I'm not going to sit here and pretend otherwise. Bonk. Oh! There goes my grenade. I worked so hard for that grenade. You can judge. Oh, God, I've been jumping too much. Good conversion again. The L whiff there. Get the distance. Get the reaction. Good set. Let's go. Sure. Oh, I tried to charge the H on there, but it takes a little bit longer. I was going for the potential wall bounce nonsense. Nice. Nice. Yep. Yep. Oh, he's got those. He's got conversions. That's fair, actually. We're zoning now, boys. We're zoning now, boys. Huh. What do you mean he whiffed his brave counter? I couldn't punish him. Wait, suddenly it's horrible. Suddenly I hate it here. Suddenly I really hate it here. Oh, 2U, man. Nice. Well done. Good 2U. I'm dead. Yep. Very well done. Bro's backdashing. I was trying to get him to chip, man. I was trying to play. I'm not a zoner. I don't know how to play lame. I'm dead as fuck. Good. Solid 2U. Well done. Is he streaming on Wi-Fi too? What the fuck? Got gigabit Ethernet. 2U, my beloved. It's true. Very good move. Oh my lord! The spot dodge preempted on my ass.
Stop right there. Focus. Close your eyes.
And minus after that, but he keeps trying to go for a slow or something. It's been working out pretty well for me.
Slow kill.
Oh god. Not a good time to mash, I suppose. Sir, we're charging with shenanigans in this house. Woo! You know we take this shit. What the fuck? What in spot dodge now? Oh, okay, wait. Hold on. No, I didn't get my auto combo. He would have been dead. He was dead. He's dead. I want him dead. Oh, actually, spot dodge is the slow kill. This guy's going. Okay, wait, hold on. Go away. Be gone. Away. Away with you. Oh shit, that actually punished me? Okay. No, sir. Oh, the 667 is actually running away. This is the worst. Oh, I saw the 5U and I just shot. Oh, okay. That was my only out. I was like, he's gonna 5U, I'm gonna shoot him. It's fast as fuck. It's 11 frames. Oh, Ooh, good job, Temp. Holy shit, that was scary. I hate to stop running away when people get low on health on Eustace, I think. I'm like, oh, I have the health advantage. It's time to zone them out and chip them. But you run, the screen is so small in this game. You get put in the corner so fast from just running back and back dashing. 11 frame U fireball goes crazy? Yeah. It's actually a reversal. They don't tell you about it, but it's actually a DP. Holy shit. Well done, Temp. Very well done. Congrats on your second in a row wall ball dub there as well. Jesus, and congrats for giving me a fucking heart attack. Yeah, anyway. Good job. Well done. It's a shame I'm in EU, otherwise definitely sign up for one of these. You're allowed to go in EU. NA, South America, and EU are all allowed in the bracket. It's only if you're like in Southeast Asia or something that you might be screwed. Or like, I mean, just, you know, Asia and Africa, I suppose, in general. But yeah, you can the open bracket's tomorrow, so feel free. So the hopes of the people have lost in Thug Finals? What? The People's Hero has lost in Thug Finals. I thought I was the People's Champion. What the fuck? This sucks. I hate it here. But yeah, that is going to do it for the bracket and the stream. Real quick, before we find someone to raid. VOD watchers, hello, hi, hope you had a good time with the video. I mean, come on, it's 2 hours long. If you made it this far, you did. Like the video, subscribe, all that stuff helps. Also, join the Discord. Just be nice, throw shoot you in the head in Minecraft. Come by, hang out on the streams every day from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern, except Fridays. And yeah, most importantly, I hope you had a great time hanging out today, as always. I know I sure did. Fun bracket, congrats to Temp once again. Well done by everyone who joined, and I will see you in the next one. Peace. I was rooting for you, Brick. Thank you. Much appreciated, Ash. All right, and yeah, on the YouTube side of things, we are probably just going to call it right here. Tomorrow is the open bracket, so be sure to come by and hang out. It'll start an hour later. It starts at 6 p.m. Eastern. And on Twitch, we'll find someone to raid. So yeah, let's see. Bye-bye, YouTube. That's a goddamn lot of fairy woes.